No, she...
Hello there, everyone. Test, test, test. Okay, now she should have sound, but why didn't she have sound before? This is weird. All right, let's see. Audio should be here. Okay, now she should hear me. Whether she likes it or not, she will hear me. Now, let's see.
Next to me, you're her favorite person.
Okay. All right. Now I just got to figure out why there's no volume in my headset. All right. Sure, maybe there's a... Let me see if
Will you quit throwing your balls at me?
Some people like that. Okay, why don't I have...
I'm trying to be good here.
Do you have any volume? Do you hear me okay?
Yeah, I hear you.
Huh.
But I'm sitting right beside you, too.
Yeah, but... I can't understand why I can't hear me.
Let me try it on my phone.
Check 1 2 1 2. Check. All right, I don't know. I'll just deal with it.
She says she's got sound now.
Yeah, it's because the... Wow, that's weird because our picture is really bad too. It wasn't that bad before. Let me see if I can get our picture back to where it's supposed to be. That's really odd.
Now there's sound.
Yeah, she said. I believe her.
Okay.
I just don't know why there's so much noise in the background.
Well, we got that fan.
No. I mean, video noise. Let's see if we can eliminate some of that video noise. See, the big blue thing is up there.
Ugh.
I don't know what happened, but we got this video. Oh, whoop, wait, get rid of it, some of it. Well, that's even worse. Okay. Let's kill that. Now we look like a horror film.
As long as the alligators don't get us.
Ooh, I don't know what's going on there. For some reason, my backdrop is not backdropping. Anyway, and it looks really dark there, too. All right, anyway, let's get this show on the road here, and I really don't like it being that dark. It's just not what it should be. I'm gonna try one thing, and then I'll move on with the show. Let's see if maybe that's gonna make a difference. That looks better.
Okay.
Okay, now
I'll take it.
If I only had the sound I wanted, I'd be really happy, but I can't have everything. Where would I put it? All right, time to roll onto this show and see what's going to happen here. So the screen hopefully will be better today because I did some adjustments on the program. So hopefully there won't be as much delay. There won't be as much whatever it was that we had the past forever. Hopefully it'll be better today, and I need people to tell me whether or not it's acting up because I changed all of the settings right before the show and didn't test them. So this is the test.
You should know better.
Yeah, I should know lots of things, but unfortunately I don't always do what's best. So I just kind of fly by the seat of my pants.
Uh-huh.
Now which I might have the wrong mouse. Which one is it? It's not, oh. No, I do have the right mouse. Okay. All right, here we go. Put this back. All right, we're back in the right place. Need this here. Okay, now we can go on to the movies.
Yay! I think.
Well,
no.
Maybe not for you.
Not again.
I didn't totally trump you, but it was pretty bad. All right, that's for this week. Let's see. There we go. Stuber and Crawl. Okay, so Stuber and Crawl were the two movies that we saw last week. I'm going to try and do this thing that I did during practice. I'm going to see if it works. Let me see if it works.
No.
Well, I like the way it worked in practice. Now, I don't know if it'll work that way in reality, but if it does, how did I do that? I did, let's see, how did I do, the overlay was this one. Nope, I gave two of you then.
One of me's enough.
Yes. I wholeheartedly agree with that.
But my mini-me, you know, I mean...
There we go. That's what I want to do.
What?
See, look how big the screen is.
Oh, wow.
I'm talking about the different things behind us. It's not the normal It's not the normal this. Oh, now there's two of us.
Oh, no.
But it's the abnormal.
Now, wait a minute. You're part of a triplet, though.
Yeah, well, we'll talk about that
Okay.
if you want. Anyway, here we go. So as you can see, right behind me is, right behind us is our scoreboard. And we talked about two movies last week. We talked about Crawl and Stuber. Now, Crawl was the #1 movie last week with a whopping $12 million. I said it was going to be $20 million. You said it was going to be $45 million. I knew it wasn't going to be 45. I wasn't so sure it was going to be 20. I thought it might hit 20, but it didn't. It hit 12, but I still get a point. I get 2 points. I get a point for saying it was first, a point for saying it was closer to the pin. So I got you on that one. Then we talked about Stuber. You said that was going to be #1 at 55. I don't know where you came with that one.
I was thinking all my fellow Uber drivers would be out to see this, but apparently they let me down.
Well, they were out driving. That's why.
Yeah.
So Uber came in at 8 million. I said it was going to be 18. You said it was going to be 55. You said it was going to be the #2 movie, or #1 movie. I said #2. So I won the whole thing. Then
We don't need to go any further.
for the big three, we have. All right. So the #1 movie we both guessed was Spider-Man.
Yes.
So that wasn't too bad. We both got a point for that. #2 was Toy Story. I said it was going to be Toy Story. It was Toy Story. #3 was going to be Crawl.
Okay. You don't need to rub it
Now,
in.
I got to say one thing. I cheated here.
Of course.
Did you see where I cheated? Do you know why I cheated?
No, what'd you do?
Well, up here,
Oh, yeah.
said 1 and 2.
Well, we were talking about that.
And
Yeah.
there I said 3, 4, but I actually said 4, 3. So I'm going to fix it because I don't need to cheat for this week.
Yeah, but you notice you wait till after the scores are here, then you can say, oh, I don't need to cheat.
No, I was going to change it back last night, and I thought, I'm going to change it and then I forgot about it. I don't usually, I actually never cheat when I do this. I never, ever, that's the first time I ever cheated. But I thought,
I see how you
I
are.
thought, why did I do that? Because I guessed it. Why did I guess that was going to be? Well, actually, I think I actually originally reversed
You
them.
did.
And you changed it, and I said, okay, well, I'm going to change it to be.
Yeah, because
the
you
opposite.
said you would go opposite me.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
All right. So this week, top 3, Lion King. Oh, no, I'm sorry.
No, we only have one movie this week,
This
right?
week is the Lion King.
Oh,
opening.
I can't wait to see this one.
So this one will be interesting because they're going to turn it instead of an animated movie.
Yes.
They're going to have live action on it. So that could be interesting. And the previews I saw for it were really good.
Mm-hmm.
So I hope I linked this. Oh man, I didn't link this. I thought I linked it. What a dummy. I thought I did that. Well, did I put it down? Oh, I did put it down here. Huh. Well, I didn't link it. I guess I got to do it the old-fashioned.
See, this is also going to be hard because, you still have Spider-Man and Toy Story out there, and then
Yep.
you throw this out there.
Well, it's really actually not really. The truth of the matter is that Lion King is going to topple it. It's going to not.
I don't know.
I really seriously, honestly believe that's true. Okay, here's the trailer for The Lion King, and I think it'll be definitely a good movie. Here we go. As soon as I figure out what I'm doing.
Life's not fair. Is it, my little
Oh, I
friend?
can't get rid of us. How do I get rid of
Well,
us?
some are born to feast. Others spend their lives in the dark.
I really like what they're doing with it. The animals really do look like they're
Oh, yeah.
doing all this stuff. And there were a lot of critics that didn't like this idea of redoing the movie. So I don't think that'll hold water. I think that the people are going to go see it anyway.
Begging for scraps.
Everything you see exists together in a delicate
Oh, well, so much for that.
balance.
Oh, we're still reading all pure red, so... Oh, no. Right here.
While
we're seeing it.
others search for what they can take, a true king searches for what he can give.
Simba,
Run away.
and never return.
Actually, it sounds like my family. That was what my family told me to do. Run away and do not return. Hi, Billy. Good to see you. You know who Billy is, right?
No.
We met her at Jen's birthday party.
Oh, Billy. Okay.
Yes, Billy. And
Rotmare.
Rotmare, bring my belt. Bring my belt to that next Sunday. I want my belt back. Now, I wonder how much of this is computer-generated animals and how much of this is real animals.
Right.
Your place.
In the circle of life.
Oh no, here we go again with that stupid song. It's gonna stick in my head for the rest of the night. Ugh. Other than that, I think it's gonna be a really, really good movie. And let's see, I gotta remember how to do this. Is that the right one? No, that's not. That one is. Oh, it's not doing anything. You pig. I gotta do it the old-fashioned way. What are you laughing at?
Rotmare said you bring his belt.
He was stripped of the belt for being naked
Woohoo!
or something.
Oh.
I don't know. Anyway, all right. So that's the only movie we have to worry about is the Lion King. So I know which one you want as number one.
Of course.
I hate the fact that that looks so dark. I gotta figure out why it's so dark. Oh, it could be because it's dark in this room. Wonder if I can. Hey, there. That looks a little better.
And he said, "Let there be light."
Yes, and there was. All right, so now let's bring up the board. Okay. And we only need the one number.
I'm thinking.
You can think all you want.
I'm starting to get a vision.
Oh, boy.
I'm thinking it looks like 80 million.
Oh, you're going to overcut me by the Price is Right me.
What? I didn't see what you had.
I had 75.
Oh, I didn't see that.
You're trying to rip me off here. All right,
Nope.
Go ahead. What's your big three?
Oh, okay. I'm going to say Lion King's number one.
I got that already.
I'm going to say Spider-Man's 2
Okay.
and Toy Story 3.
All right, so we're going to have to do a big three now. Now we're going to do a total because those are my exact picks.
Okay.
So I'm thinking what I'm going to do here.
Okay.
So if we're gonna do-
that's 80.
Let's see.
Okay, I need it. Let's see.
So 875. Okay, I got my number.
I'm going to do 105.
Oh, you bastard!
What? Okay, then I'll say 106.
No, you can do 105. Because I'll do 106.
Oh, then we're even.
Whatever you want. What number?
I'll do 105.
You know what? I'm not like you. I won't do 106.
Yes, you would.
No, I'm going to do
104.
125. That gives you a little room. I'll give you a chance to win for a change. Because you haven't won in a long time and your ego is really bruised.
Wait a minute. Whose ego?
Yours.
I'm just having fun with this.
Oh, so am I. I love it when I win. All right, let me
you heel.
Let me delete these so that we don't need any of them anymore. That'll bring down the number of things. Actually, I'll delete this one and this one too.
See, I think I have the the animated version of Lion King at home. So after I watch it in the theaters, I'll have to go back and watch the animated version. And I can remember Natasha singing Hakuna Matata.
I don't even.
And her philosophy.
I never saw it, so I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, you will.
No, I don't know that I'm going to go to this.
Oh, you wuss.
If my mom don't want to see it, I don't have to see it.
Well, I'll talk to your mom.
I actually wouldn't mind taking her Thursday rather than fighting the crowds that it's
You
going to be.
pig.
Why?
Because you know I work Thursday.
Night?
Oh, okay. I can do that then.
You horse? You snake?
Ooh, I don't like snakes.
All right, so that's what we got for this week on the movie section. Now, let's see. All right, I guess we can go right into the... By the way, I love that picture.
You look better in there than you do in a habit.
A habit?
Yeah, for the nun.
You're criticizing?
No.
Sounds like you were. And then I suppose you would want to criticize my other picture with my brothers.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
That was the first time you saw that, right?
Yes.
You never saw that picture?
Nope.
Ah, well, see, that's back when my brothers and I got along. Actually, that is my real brothers. We actually always get along.
Okay. Yeah, I don't remember that one.
Well, actually, you never met the one. You never met my younger brother.
Yeah, I met Sheikh Zabala.
Yeah, he's my older brother. And he looks older, too. I'm waiting for the picture to come up. Now the picture's not going to come up. So, oh, no, that's not the right... Let's see, where am I going to go? Would you stop that?
I'm not doing
No,
it.
not you.
Oh.
My phone is making it make noise. Okay, where is it? It is in here, right?
I have no idea what you did with it.
Oh, that's weird. Maybe it's in here. Huh. Well,
So when somebody asks who's in that picture, do you say me, myself, and I?
no,
Oh.
we're brothers. Why would I say that? That was weird.
Well, I thought that's what your names were, me, myself, and I.
I don't understand.
Yeah, you wouldn't. It's Trish logic.
Yeah, that's true. What's not on here? I thought I had it on here.
Do I have to send it to you again?
Oh, that's it. It's there. Hold on. Now I know where it's at. Now you just told me. There it
There.
is. There it is. That's that was a good picture. It's hard to get us all together in one place.
Mm-hmm.
You know. But if you take a good look, that's me on the right, my little brother in the middle, and that's Zabala. So Zabala's the tall one.
How is Zabala doing anyway?
I haven't talked to him.
Oh, and I thought you guys were so close.
Well, no, not really. We have a difference of political views,
Oh, okay.
so that's I haven't seen him for a while. It's yeah, it's kind of sad in a way that I don't get to see him more often, but but if you take a look at us, we have a resemblance.
The triplets.
So anyway,
Yeah, there's definitely a family resemblance there, that's for sure.
yeah, we just have a difference of opinion on a lot of things. He works for oil, I work for money. So, and him, the middle guy, he just works.
He just works, okay.
Oh, he's the toughest out of all of us. He's acrobatic. He does a lot of lucha stuff.
Is he part Puerto Rican?
No, there's no Puerto Rican blood in that at all. It's mostly German.
Just making sure.
So, if you didn't know, this is my wrestling family right here, and it was kind of fun. I'm poking little brother in the ribs there. So
If he starts laughing, I'm out of here.
he's a tough little character. He definitely has wrestled his fair share of matches. He's wrestled all over the world. He's wrestled in Puerto Rico. He's wrestled in Japan, Malaysia. He used to defend the Trash Talking Radio belt till Rotmar stole it. But it just happens. Anyway, hey Debbie, how you doing? Anyway, let's get rolling here. I just wanted to share my family photo album with you. I don't have much of a photo album. I have one album. One picture is my family photo album. Would you stop that? All right, it wants me to choose what I want to do with this. I guess I better choose or it's going to be doing that all night. I don't want you to do anything. I want you just to be quiet. Take no action. That's it. There. Now just we're experimenting because we found that the cell phone that we both have
Yes.
allows us to change the screen. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ways to change the screen. All of them. Yeah, all of them do the same exact thing, but I can do it from any position of the chair. You know, it depends where I'm closest to at the time. Not that I need all that, but anyway. But actually, you know, when I think about it, I think people would probably enjoy seeing Sheikh Zabala.
Yeah.
I mean, he didn't make any appearances in this area. He was mostly in Connecticut and
New York.
New York. And for those of you that aren't familiar with him, he, wait a minute, I gotta see here. I think I have a video of him. Let me see, where is...
I know there's one on the website.
Yeah, well, I'm looking here, hold on. Where, All right, where is Zabala? Pretty sure he's on here. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I, let's see. Zabala, because he did a thing with Ted DiBiase.
Right.
And that was like, he embarrassed the living daylights out of me with that. I just couldn't understand why anybody would try to embarrass Ted DiBiase of all people. I mean, you know.
Well, I know you respect DiBiase. So.
I respect him madly. And when he did this, I didn't talk to him for a long time because I just thought it was just not really cool that he did this thing against him. Let me see.
So just go to
Maybe
the
it's not on there.
I know it's on the website.
Which website?
Yours?
Trash
Talking Radio?
Is it?
Yes. Because that's where I've been playing it from.
What are you playing it for?
Well,
You happen to like him, I guess.
no, I was
I'm
explaining to somebody at work.
Starting to understand you like him. I bet you hung up on him there.
No.
Uh-huh. There's more than I know. Let's see here. Where's Sheikh Zabala? Man, what's this deleted video stuff? Did they delete a lot of my videos? What's up with that? Oh, here it is.
I told you.
No, that's not it. No. Well, damn. I wonder what these deleted videos are. I wonder if they're things that... Let me look up the website. Our website just came up again, and I have no idea what's on there anymore because it hasn't been up in almost a year.
It's right there.
Hold on, I'm getting there. Hold on.
Keep going.
I'm going.
Keep going. Right
There it
there.
is. Yeah.
Told you.
Now, he looks a lot like me. We do look alike, but it's not me. So, let's see if it plays. It's two minutes.
Hello, Mr. Moneybags, Ted DiBiase, Mr. $1 Million Man.
Kind of arrogant. I was never like that.
Yeah, right.
You march into Genesis Pro Wrestling, and you're giving out all kinds of money. Just like a
They
guy
got this
grows on
mansion there.
trees. But you know what? Let's be honest for a second. I know, and everyone else here knows, you're all washed up. You were so...
See, I would never say that about
In fact,
DiBiase.
Yeah, right.
yeah, your 15 minutes is up. So anyway, who gave you the money?
I got the wrong
Think
date
about
up
this
there.
for a second. Could it be Teddy Jr.? Yeah, I went there. You know what?
Well, while he's doing that, I'll
He's the
figure out
real
what the date
star
is.
of the family. But that's another story.
Today?
But if you really want to know the real story about Ted, just buy his book.
16.
Anyway,
I know what the
so
right date is.
I'm not really sure who came up with this idea, but it was either the board of directors of Genesis Pro Wrestling, or maybe it was
That's the wrong one,
Commissioner Bulldog Woof Woof Blansky. Could have been Bobby Rydell, Integrity Bookings, President Palladino, whoever, it doesn't really matter. But you've been given the honor of crowning the winner of the main event with the new championship belt.
There it is.
Now, in the main event, we had the supernatural Samir Ahmed II.
Now, Samir, I admire that guy.
By me, Sheikh Zabala. And he's taking on Chris Payne Forza. You know what? We might as well come down to the ring right now, and you can just hand us the belt.
They
I'll
were
tell
going to
you
hand
why.
him the belt. I heard.
Ahmed is going to bury Forza, kind of like your career's buried. That's right, preacher man. And it's not going to be resurrected either. So, a little word of advice. I'm always at ringside whenever you see Ahmed.
That's true.
And when it's over,
I don't know if that's true anymore.
it's going to be you crowning the first ever Genesis Pro World Champion to Samir Ahmed II. Oh, Ted, you know, you always say everyone has a price. Does that include you?
So I don't know. It just was a, you know, he was a little obnoxious.
Must run in the family.
Not me. I'm a good guy. I never say anything bad about anyone.
Bullshit! Oh, excuse me.
Oh, that's a new thing there. I never saw that one. All right. Anyway, let's get back to the show. I just thought I'd share that with you because now you got to see my brothers in action, and well,
least that
one
one.
of them anyway. Well, the other one, he's always on the road. I can't get any videos from him.
Well, he's also quiet. I've never heard him speak.
He doesn't talk much. He doesn't. You get to know him. If you don't know him, he doesn't speak to you. Because he.
Well, then he's definitely your brother because didn't you say your sister doesn't talk to you either?
That's true. Well, that's true. None of my family members choose to talk to me, and I don't blame them. Anyway, oh, here we go. All right, let's get this show on the road now. Let's see. Okay, so we did that. Now we go on to entertainment. First thing I want to talk about. Let's see. We don't need that anymore.
Is the show on Sunday?
All right, we'll talk about the show on Sunday. Is Rotmar there yet? Or did he go?
Yeah, he's still there as far as I can tell.
All right. This Sunday, I don't have all the information. Do you have it?
I can pull it up.
Yeah, pull it up. Pull it up, baby. That's right, pull it up. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right.
Okay. What you got?
It is an all-day event. It is called, I thought there was a name for
I
it.
thought there was a name for it, too.
Yeah, it was like, This Is Your Life, Glenn Post 2.
Okay.
And
first off, Glenn Post was a super fan.
Yes.
Who had, what was it? What did he have?
I'm not exactly sure. I want to say spina bifida.
And he was in a wheelchair.
He was in a wheelchair and
and
passed away a couple years ago.
He just loved wrestling. I mean, there was nothing better than wrestling. He used to talk to me about wrestling all the time. And
We actually did interview him too. He was
Did
part
we?
of the Cruising Cripples.
oh yeah, yeah. And he just, the guy just, there was nothing he loved more than wrestling. And the one Fed that we worked for,
ECPW.
I was just trying to remember if it was them. Yeah. Allowed him a chance to be a manager. And his favorite manager was
You,
me.
poor guy.
And he had a pair of my sunglasses because he asked before he got into business, he asked that I would, give him one of my sunglasses. And those are expensive sunglasses. I paid $2,000 a piece for those sunglasses. But because it was him, I donated to the cause.
And I remember you saying it when he passed away that we knew there was a picture, and if somebody could find it, you would donate to help cover his
You're a
funeral.
bitch for that, right?
Yes, I know.
And
Babe in total control of herself. Yeah.
and I want you to know, I didn't tell anyone, but you, I did pay that.
Yes, I know you did.
And, it's very important for me to follow through with something like that because I like the kid.
Yeah.
I say kid, he's 38 or something when he died, but I he was a good guy, and I just felt that he deserved. I wish I could have done more, but you only do what you can do, and I gave the money to his brother, and. I knew about it.
Yep.
Now everybody knows about it, but I mean,
But you followed through on it.
of course I did, and I just felt that it was important that I do that because I said I was going to do that, but I probably would have done it anyway. All right, here's what I have, or what we have. It's next week next Sunday night, July 21st. It's next Sunday, July 21st. It's an all-day event from 11 a.m. till 7 p.m. $12 for tickets in advance, $15 the day of event. $20 for an all-day pass. I'm not really sure what that includes.
The all-day
it
pass
includes a cash wheel. It includes food and drinks, live music, vendors, wrestler meet and greet, free pro wrestling exhibition matches with the purchase of the event ticket. And there's going to be all kinds of people there. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. That's basically celebrating the life of this guy, and I'm really looking forward to, going up there and seeing people I haven't seen in a long time.
At least since last year.
Well, that's a long time.
Yeah, a year.
So it'll be fun. And, if you want to meet some of the people that he worked with, I mean, most of those guys have been around for quite a while now. But a lot of those guys grew up training when he was around.
Yes.
And they became where they are now after the time that they've spent. So it'll be a lot of fun. And
yeah, come on out to the Cortland County Junior Fairgrounds.
and say hi to Trish.
Yeah, I'll be there.
I don't know if my brother's going to make it, but, I'll be there.
Yeah, I doubt it.
I know. Sheik Zavala doesn't really spend much time in places like, well, he never wrestled for that Fed.
I don't ever see him in Cortland, New York.
Right.
Now, Deer Park, I could see him.
He does all New York. So he does New York. My other brother does international stuff. He's all over the place. He's rarely in the States even. I can't remember the last time I saw him.
Wow.
So anyway, check out that. It'll be a lot of fun. Everyone that is within driving distance of Cortland, New York, go to the Cortland County Junior Fairgrounds, 4292 Fairgrounds Road in Cortland, New York. And
my boy Sean Carr's gonna be there.
And that's where I'm gonna be. So it'll be a lot of fun. So, all right. All right, now we can close this out if I can remember how to do that. Let's see. Here we go. There we go. All right. So that's number one on my list. Uncle Sam Band is going to be playing in a couple weeks. If you're going to come to the Grange Fairgrounds, we will be playing there, and that will be lots of fun. We'll have all kinds of brand new songs that have not been played out before, and I am really excited about this. So if you haven't got your tickets, get your tickets. I don't know if you can buy them in advance.
What you have to do, you can pay at the gate for the day. You'll pay your admission and your parking, and then all the entertainment is free. When you're there, there's rides, there's food vendors, there's exhibit buildings, all sorts of stuff, different carnival games that you can play. I mean, it really is huge. And
say it again?
Huge.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it the size or is it just...
Hey, I showed you the picture that says size doesn't matter. Well, in that case it does.
Just checking.
In that case it does. It was a credit card.
So we're going to be playing on the 17th, which is the day after it opens.
Yes.
We'll be playing from
4:30.
4:30, and then we're playing a second time at 6. So that's going to be fun. We're having 2 sets. They're going to be all original stuff. And actually, I'm excited about it because some of that stuff has not been heard by human ears. So outside of the practice area. So this will be the first time that we will be playing some of that stuff. And zombies, be ready. That's all I got to say.
Hey, and you know what? When in between the 2 sets or even afterwards, come up and say hello.
Yeah, Trish would like to talk to you.
Of course.
I'm going to be too busy.
Doing what? Signing autographs?
Not unless they're going to pay. Autographs are only $100 a piece.
Well, we want to
And
know
you can
what
take,
you think.
I'll even if you want a picture with me, $200.
Oh, brother.
And I'll give you a free picture. Anyway, who cares?
You're a dork.
Anyway, so this past week there was a blackout in New York.
Is that before or after the one? No, I don't think I had one at home. I thought I did.
I don't think you had a blackout like in New York.
No, probably not.
The seriousness of the blackout is that it was in Broadway area.
Oh.
So all the tickets for Broadway, why didn't that didn't go? Why didn't it launch? It should have launched. Hope that's not a sign of what we're into for tonight. Okay, let's try this again. Come on. There we go. The show must go on. Broadway musicals took their act to the street during the blackout. So you could, if you paid big bucks for tickets, you aren't going to be happy with them saying, "I'm sorry, we can't do it." But it says here, power was restored after parts of Manhattan left. Oh, stop it! Power restored after parts of Manhattan left in the dark. So that's a pretty big deal that New York was, without power. So that doesn't happen very often. It doesn't happen very often in a lot of places, but it especially in New York, because there's all kinds of backup systems and all that stuff in New York. But just interesting that that the show still went on, even though they lost their power. So it says here. The cast of Broadway musical Hadestown took their show to the road, literally performing outside the Walter Kerr Theater for fans. So now they at least got their money's worth, and probably more than their money's worth, because trying to take a stage show outside in the streets.
Wow.
And those tickets are not cheap. I promise you they're not cheap. They're a couple $100 just for the bad seats. So
now, do you think they would have played Dancing in the Streets?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure that didn't happen.
Okay.
On when power will be restored.
Very quick.
I'll bet you. Bet you that.
101 West End that caused the transformer to explode. Timing was right around 7 o'clock, give or take. That explosion caused the blackout up and down the West End.
Like no power at 66th Street. We're here in Midtown Manhattan, about 3 or 4 blocks south. You're going to end up in Times Square. But check this out. Another 2 or 3 blocks north would essentially run up into Central Park. You're looking down 7th Avenue and West 51st Street. It's really incredible when you see how dark it is. We're standing basically on the perimeter line of the affected area and the places that aren't affected. A gift shop just a few feet away from me is all lit up, but yet you see the hotel, the gift shop across the street is completely in the dark. You can see some of the police officers directing traffic on Central Park South. This is Central Park South, where there is no power. Think about famed hotels.
I mean, that's
like
amazing.
The Plaza Hotel, the Essex House.
Had power.
Those buildings still without power.
We divide the electric system into networks. They're roughly equivalent to neighborhoods, and we lost 6 of the networks on our electric system. I'm happy to report that as of a few minutes ago, all 6 networks and all 73,000 customers have been restored.
We have to make sure the system is designed in a way that this does not happen.
A little late.
When you are talking about a blackout or a potential blackout or a significant area of the city having a blackout, you are really dealing with potential chaos and public safety threats, and the system has to be better than that.
I mean, that kind of thing doesn't usually happen in New York, and that's a big city. Last time they had a blackout really was quite a while ago. But in this area, I have blackouts regularly. That's why I'm getting whole house batteries so I can keep my studio up and running and all that. But right now, I'd just be happy if I had air conditioning again. So I'm checking to see now. I figured something out, but I'm not sure if not really. I thought maybe I figured out why my sound is still a little lighter than it should be. I wonder if let me check something else. Nope, not there. I don't know what's going on here. It sucks because I'm used to hearing the sounds in my headset being louder than they are, and I'm at full volume and I can't. Maybe my hearing's just that bad.
I don't know.
I don't know either. I just know that I'm not hearing what I should hear. Anyway, all right, let's move on. Got a blackout. Anyway, so yeah, it's kind of an exciting thing when you have that kind of blackout in a big state like that, and they have no way to. There's no way to bring. I mean, just think if you had an electric car, no place to charge.
Well, like in Stuber, and you just run completely out of energy. And
yeah, that was a fun show.
Yeah, it was.
Make sure you go see that. Dave Bautista's in that movie, and it really actually did. I thought it was a pretty good movie. So, oh yeah, let's talk about Prime Day. Yeah, today's the second day of Prime Day, because Prime Day is actually Prime Days.
Yes.
And I bought stuff. I thought it was good enough deals that I was interested in getting my fair share of stuff. But yeah, kind of good deals on a lot. There was a lot of good deals that I didn't buy because I didn't necessarily need them, but I bought some stuff that I didn't necessarily need. But I also want to say something about people that. Okay, we're available now in a whole bunch of places. And we just keep growing and growing. Originally, it was just the Mix FM.
Right.
Then we added Facebook and Twitter and Periscope. Then we added YouTube. And then we added Twitch. So we've got all those formats. But then on top of all of that, we have... I'm checking here to see, make sure we're all working on all the things. On top of all that, we're also on Roku. So if you watch TV by demand on Roku, we're on there too, apparently. So I'm in the process of negotiating a deal with Roku for a second show. So if you're in the wrestling business and you want to participate in any of those in that show, it's going to be probably called Trash Talking Wrestling. And what it's going to be is, let me think. It's about the weather. No, I'm sorry. It's about wrestling.
Yes.
Which is where I came from. So I'll be doing that. And if that works, I'm going to put on another show, Trash Talking Music. Maybe. So if people give me a thumbs up, I'll probably broadcast it on Facebook too, but we are looking at Trash Talking Wrestling. If you're a promoter, a wrestler, anything dealing with wrestling promotion, and you want to be on this show, contact me. You can write me at miketrash@comcast.net, or you can Facebook me, or you can Twitter me, or you can any form of communications that is available to you to get a hold of me. If you have a friend that knows me, whatever it is, looks like I want to be doing another wrestling show.
I knew you couldn't give up wrestling. I knew you could.
Give it up anytime.
No, you can't.
I don't need to. You know, the thing is, it's one thing to be able to give it up. It's another thing to have to give it up. And I don't have to. So.
You just found another way to still be involved.
Well, I just think that independent wrestling needs help at all points. And I love participating in it. I got a lot of history with wrestling.
Yes.
And I just thought the 3 hours for a wrestling show, was more than I could do. Because I needed to step away from her for a while. And I had too much going on when Pam died, and all the things going on in my life just made it difficult for me to give it my whole heart. And if I couldn't do it with my whole heart, I didn't want to do it. And if this turns out to be a hit, I'll do more than an hour. But I want to start out small and see how it goes. So if you are a member of CZW, or a member of Ring of Honor, or a member of CCW or whatever, I'm willing to listen, and I only want your best stuff. Don't give me any crappy videos because I won't play them. But I want your good stuff. And if you give me good material that I can work off of, I'll do it, probably. So I want to get back into wrestling, and I want to, back into really, this is really going to be a different show than the old Trash Talking Radio. The old Trash Talking Radio was a lot of interviews and very few videos. This is going to be a lot of videos and very few interviews. If I find somebody interesting enough that warrants, I might take a legend and put him on or something. You know, just I don't know. It's going to be flying by the seat of my pants to see what works. But if we, we're doing okay on Roku, and I will consider doing different things as long as it's fun. If it's no fun, I won't do it. And that's why I got away from it before, is I lost my drive and I had a stroke, and one guy came on and ruined it for everybody. I can tell you that right now. Actually, there were two guys that came on and ruined it for everybody and made me lose my drive and made me just not want to be part of it anymore. But now I'm back and I am through that whole thing, and so now I'm willing to do things again. So people don't screw it up again. That's what I say. But, I just think that you got to have a passion for what you do. And when I lost my passion, I just didn't see any point in continuing it. So, all right. Okay, I'm moving on. Let's see, I didn't expect to do that, but I thought while I was thinking of it, do it. Okay, so I wanted to talk about the new James Bond coming out. Okay. I mentioned James Bond last week. Were you here for that, or did you leave it?
No, I think I left.
Did you? Okay. So I talked about James Bond last week. Daniel Craig, you were here for that.
I was?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah. Daniel Craig is going to be in the new James Bond. However, he's not going to be doing what you think.
Okay.
Let me see if I'm going to make some adjustments here just to see if I can get a little more volume. I feel weird not being able to hear myself the way I should. There's got to be something on these headphones too. Okay, we'll take that, plug that in again. Okay, still the same. All right. Anyway, so Daniel Craig is going to be in the new James Bond film. However, he's not going to be James Bond.
So what's he going to be?
Let's see. Okay, what is going on? Why is none of my stuff launching? This is getting on my nerves now. All right, I'm having problems launching everything. I am not happy about this. Everything I'm trying to launch won't launch. So we're going to copy this, going to close that, and reopen it. In the meantime, I'm going to play this clip. Hopefully. Oh, come on. What is going on here? All right. This is on my nerve here. Okay, we're going to try this again, this time with feeling. Why are you not launching?
Are you sure you linked everything?
Everything's launched, or everything's here. The links are here, they're just not playing. Copy. I've never had that happen before, where the links won't play.
Uh-oh.
Okay, here we go.
My prescriptions used to be really expensive, but then I went to GoodRx.com.
You put it in there, I don't care. Okay. One. Play at the end. Oh, we gotta watch the whole ad. I hate that. Wait a minute, you don't even see the ad. Am I that far behind? Okay, what is going on here? What the Okay. That's not even me. Yeah, it is. What's going on? The screen's not changed. Hello?
That is weird. You're ghosting yourself.
That's odd. Okay, let's put this back here. There she is. Okay, I'm going to try this again. This is weird. First, my launching, it's not launching any of the things it's supposed to launch. That is so weird. I've never had that happen. Copy link. That's really odd. Okay, anyway, we'll play this. Here we go. Now I can't hear her.
British actress who recently was in Captain Marvel will be the new Agent 007 in the next Bond film. Now, apparently, Lashana's character is not necessarily the new Bond, but just took over his secret agent number when he retired.
So, the storyline is that Daniel Craig retires.
Okay.
And when he retires, they have to give his number to another person, and that this is the other person. Now, you probably don't recognize her right now.
Right.
But when I show you the next picture, you will.
Okay.
Anyway, we'll listen to this. We'll listen to this story.
What do y'all think about this casting and this new twist? Because there's been a debate: should it be a woman? Should it be a black person? They just pulled out all the stops and gave us a black woman. I love it.
One, she was the breakout star for me of Captain Marvel. She was the heart of that movie.
Yeah.
She's phenomenal.
Do you remember now?
And what I kind of love about this is they're doing it in a way that feels fresh and kind of unexpected. That it's not, where...
In the 50-some years that there's been James Bond, there's never been a woman, and there's never been a black person. Now, to make it a black woman, they've covered all the bases. The only thing they haven't had is a black man.
People online are going to be like, oh my God, they completely took over.
Now, look at her. Look at her. Do you recognize her? You don't recognize her.
No.
You will.
Whatever. It feels like a good storyline. Also, I would actually like it better if she's introduced in this movie and then gets her own franchise or spin-off. You know what I mean? Like,
so they're gonna have him in it, but he's not gonna be the main.
Okay.
It could be a really cool jumping off point.
But isn't this the franchise? Isn't this what she is now? Is like 007, the franchise continues?
I think there's a way to do both. Like, I don't understand why we can't have James Bond continue and let a woman have her own.
And the reason that he wanted to retire is that he says that he keeps getting injured in this film. In the James Bond film, because he does a lot of dangerous stunts in the film. So he just decided it wasn't worth him being James Bond anymore, because I forget what he injured last time, his ankle or his knee or something like that. He had to recover from it.
Thing and make it her own 007. Like, give her own name. She doesn't have to be James Bond. Whatever her name is, let that become iconic.
Okay, so
like, that's how I kind of feel.
How it works in the scene, like basically James Bond goes off, he's retired, and then the head of MI6 actually asks him to come back because the world is in.
Shut up. So that's the big news, is that she's going to be 007 from now on, or from now for this next film that's just coming out. Will be coming out next year. But like I said, the big news is that a woman is getting it, and the bigger news, or I don't know if it's the bigger news, but another big news is that a black woman is getting it. So those two boundaries have never been crossed with the 007 franchise. I think that's cool. I think that it's interesting, but I think the bigger picture is that she is somebody that we have seen. And the person that we've seen, oh, come on, do not make me do this the whole night. I'm going to have to copy all of my links and put them in. This is not fun. I want you to know the things I do. Now, here is, her name is Lashana Lynch.
Okay.
Take a look now. Do you recognize her?
No.
She was the mechanic.
Oh!
In the Captain Marvel.
Okay.
That kind of makes it a different taste. Is that I liked her in that movie. She played a secondary role to the Captain Marvel, but I thought she was really phenomenal in that role, and I wanted to see more of her. And now we get a chance to see what else she is, what else she can do. And I think that's kind of exciting, because You know, she's, I think, a very talented actress. So
nice.
So that's who.
So if they're not going to call her, well, if they're calling her 007, and
Yes.
we all know that is James Bond, are they going to call her Jamie Bond?
Maybe Jane.
Jane, yeah.
I don't know that they're going to call her. I don't know what their name's going to be. Let's see if it says. It does not. I don't think that it says. It may be too early for us to know. But looking here, it says. It says she's going to be 007. She doesn't really say. It doesn't really say.
Okay.
I guess we'll have to wait and see. But I think it's cool. It'll be a lot of fun.
Jane Bond.
Okay, that's what I said. But I didn't know that was real. I just guessed that. So, yeah, I kind of think it's
cool.
It's about time that we had a different. And they were talking about Idris Elba getting the part. And that would have given us a black man if he, but you know, he's in his late 40s. You know, it's something to think about, but no.
Hello.
Okay, wonder who's calling. Should we answer it?
Call from 3.
Trash Talking Radio.
Hi, Trash Talking Radio. This is Danny May.
I know.
Danny May!
I haven't heard your name in ages, and I was wondering if you were still alive.
Calling beachside from Ormond Beach as we are camping. I was listening to y'all's show and just wanted to say hey, and I'm walking closer to the water, so hopefully you can kind of hear the waves.
I love the waves. You can do that anytime you'd like to.
Well, I was sitting up at the campsite listening to you guys, and I figured my daughter wanted to walk down by the beach while we're cooking dinner, so I would call you and hopefully get through because my service sucks right now. But
well, I'm glad you. You know, I've been thinking about you a lot lately. I know that you've been having a lot going on, and things were. Kind of touch and go, but it sounds like you're back and things are better now.
It's better, and you know, stuff happens, and we all have to go through stuff and learn what is needed in life, what's real, what we really want, and if you really want it, you just gotta quit the crap and go for it and make it work.
Yes.
And life's hard, relationships are hard, teenagers are hard.
Yep.
I don't have any of those.
You have a life.
I sometimes wonder about that. I don't know. Life after retirement's easy, I guess. A little. Well, I don't know. It's not my life has not gotten any easier. It's gotten actually pretty busy, even though I'm, you know.
You need to trade in that Tesla you got and get you some kind of RV and just travel.
Nah.
We met a couple from California. The guy, as soon as they pulled up, the guy goes, "We made a left at Albuquerque, and here we are." And it was just the funniest thing ever. And they've got 3 little girls, and they're just traveling from California, hitting different campsites along the way, and they just happen to be at this beachfront one. And the guy's retired. He loves it, and that's what they do. They just travel and go, and it's amazing. So you kind of need to look into an RV.
Well, see, camping and Mike do not go together unless there is free Wi-Fi. He's not interested.
My idea of roughing.
I got free Wi-Fi right now.
My idea of roughing it is
How
not.
do you think I was listening to you guys? Free Wi-Fi.
My idea of roughing it is not being at home. So I'm a homebody. However, we did go to the shore the other week, and I do like to go to the shore, but I'm not really much on, you know. I don't believe in traveling alone, and it's just, to me, traveling alone is sucky. So I don't know. But I'm happy with the fact that, you know,
it's nice to know that you don't like traveling with me. You think I'm alone.
I travel with you.
I know, but you just said you travel alone.
I'm saying there's no reason for me to get an RV because I'd be traveling alone. me and Buddy would be traveling. So
you wouldn't be alone.
I have a fifth wheel that has an African gray that my husband built the cage for. I have a bearded dragon that he built the cage for. I have my 1-year-old kitten. I have my 2-year-old Boston Terrier and my 10-year-old miniature pincher. They're all in the fifth wheel with us right now.
See?
All traveled in the truck and did really good, and they can't come on this beach, but we kind of snuck them on, don't tell anybody. They absolutely love it. They love the travel. They love being able to go. I looked at Tom before and I said, next vacation is just me and you, no kids, no nothing.
There you go.
But it's just nice to get away, and I don't know, it's getting really windy here right now, so hopefully you can hear me a little bit. I'm trying to turn away from it. This is gorgeous. After all the BS that has happened in the past 6 months and all we've been through and work and kids and everything else, it's so nice to just get away. We have till Friday, so we get that couple of days that we can just chill out. Yeah, it was stressful at first when we got here trying to set up and get everything together, but then we came down to the beach and it was like, oh my gosh, this is heaven.
Oh, yeah.
And the stingray. But it was okay, because I didn't step on it, and I just watched it swim away, and it was like, oh, cool.
That's very good.
Gorgeous.
I love the beach. I love the beach more than anything else. And, you know, a lot of the times I go to the beach and I'm the only one going in the water.
That was just this last time.
That's 100% this year. And, you know, I do like the beach. And I don't mind the beach at all. I would love to. Oh, by the way, we saw a movie about your home state last weekend.
Yeah?
Yeah, it scared me. It's called Crawl. It's that big gator movie.
It scares me too.
That was freaky. That was, and actually that woman reminded me of you. She was tough as nails. So that was pretty good. But I was
pet gator when I was younger. He was really cool.
Not as big as these gators.
No, he was little. My dad named him Slim. It was kind of neat, but. Did you hear about in Tennessee how they're trying to make meth gators by stupid people flushing their meth down the toilet?
Oh, weird.
Oh, I read something about that.
I did not. That's a weird.
Yeah.
That's
these stupid idiots who are all drugged out and they get raided, so they dump their stuff down the toilet and it goes to the treatment plant. And the whole article was about methed out birds and gators, and so I've been on the lookout, but I don't think there's too many of them over here on the east coast of Florida.
Well, I hope not. That's freaky. I'd be freaking out.
There was this one rogue crab who was kind of iffy, so I don't know what his deal is.
I'm glad to hear you're still out there listening, because I wondered where you got to and hadn't heard from you for a long time, and I was hoping you were still okay. So.
Yeah, it's been a struggle, and you know, having an 18-year-old and a 14-year-old, both girls, first off, that's rough. Especially at the ages, and trying to teach them right and wrong and do better than me and all that stuff, so I don't get caught up in the social media or anything else as much anymore. I'm still on there though. But I just been doing me and trying to make the best of what I can with what I've got.
That's all we can do.
Thank you guys. So I came in tonight and I had to call and just say, I'm at the beach and y'all need to get down here.
That'd be nice. I'd like to come back down to Florida. It's been a long time since I've been there.
This sandy beach is gorgeous. You walk through it, and if you twist your feet as you walk, it squeaks.
Oh, Mike, we gotta go.
From what my husband was telling me, there's only a couple beaches in the world that say it will squeak underneath your feet as you walk, and it's just really cool.
Well, you know, I'm really surprised that it does that, because after the golf oil spill, I would think that it would go into the sand and it wouldn't squeak anymore.
Oh,
it's so squeaky.
Yeah.
After this last storm, you can look down. If you do Google Maps or Google Earth or whatever, you follow A1A down past Ormond Beach and Ormond Beach shores and all that stuff. There is no A1A.
Oh.
And that was from that last storm that messed with the, we're not on the Gulf side, we're on the other side of the state. It took us like 2 hours and 20 minutes to get here, which isn't too bad. It's well worth the drive. So for y'all, the 22 hours it would take to get here is well worth the drive.
I don't think I would drive that. I would definitely get an
airplane.
An airplane, yeah. That's just too
Well,
much.
you let me know when you're coming. I'll pick you up from the airport, and I got the fifth wheel, and we'll go camping.
All right.
Nice.
Now we're talking. I have motivation. It's fun though. Last time I went.
Check out my Twitter, and you'll see the pictures. It's gorgeous. It's amazing, and it's really good.
Well, I'll tell you. Last time I was down there, my wife was still alive. We used to go down there as often as we could, and it was a great time. I can tell you that that when we went down last time, we took a car. We rented a Mustang convertible, and we went to Daytona Beach, and just drove on the beach. It was awesome. It was one of the nicest times that I can remember. Oh yeah, there's your fifth wheeler. Oh yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I guess I don't know. I like my Tesla. I can't give up my Tesla for anything.
All right. Well, you drive the Tesla down here, and we've got a parking spot right next to the fifth wheel for you.
Well, that works. I mean, after all, I could put it in self-driving mode, and it would drive itself down there.
Yeah, there you go.
Don't tempt me. I may end up. You may end up coming up here for a Tuesday night show, and I won't be here.
Yeah, there's a campground close to my house that they can stay at.
Oh, please. That's not at all like that campground. That's right on the beach.
Yeah, okay. Definitely for the beach.
The closest thing we have to that is Assateague.
That's okay.
Yeah, but Assateague isn't anything like... the water in Florida is so different than the water up here. The water in Florida is so clear, so crystal clear. It's beautiful.
It's cleaner. I'm sorry. I love you guys up that way, but it's just... Don't go to the Gulf Coast because people are getting the flesh-eating virus because the water on the Gulf Coast is like 92 degrees all the time because it's so hot down here. Come over to the other coast and come to Ormond Beach where it is, I mean, I'm looking up and down the beach right now. It is, oh my gosh, I just looked at the moon coming up. It's a full moon and it's gorgeous. I'm going to have to let y'all go so I can take a picture of this.
All right, well, we'll do that. We'll let you go, and we'll talk to you next time you call in. I'm glad I picked it up. I was like, I didn't recognize your name on the caller ID, so I was like, and then I thought, oh, it's got to be her. It's got to be her because it's 352. So I thought maybe it is her. So that I'm glad you did. I'm glad you called in. So don't be a stranger.
I love you guys so much, and I will not. I've got my stuff together now, so it'll be all right.
You know that you can watch it on Twitter and Periscope now.
And Facebook.
I was watching y'all just sitting up at the picnic table.
Okay.
See?
And we flew from the other campsite. Don't tell anybody that.
Okay. Well, I just wanted you to know that you can see our lovely faces every week now, and so just well, I'm glad you. I didn't know you had a freaking huge trailer like that. That's amazing.
We didn't. We got this thing for free, like 2.5 months ago. The guy we got it from is my husband's boss's brother. He's really sick. He can't use it. His wife died about 2.5 years ago, almost 3 years ago. They used to go camping all the time. He can't go camping now because that was their thing.
Oh, wow.
He's been really sick since she passed away, and it's been really hard on him.
Wow.
So he just said, you know what? Screw it. I don't want it anymore. So my husband's boss said, I know a guy, and we got it. I painted the inside. It took me about a month to get it into decent order. And this is the first time we're using it with the family. So we've got 2 little dogs, a cat, an African gray bird, a bearded dragon.
Wait a minute, are
an
you...
18-year-old, a 14-year-old, and the 18-year-old's boyfriend all staying in here, and we're doing fine.
Are you living in it?
No, absolutely not. We're vacationing in it.
Oh, I was going to say that would be a big jump from your house to a trip. I mean, not really, because they're really nice places.
I would be up there with y'all if that was the case. Because Danny's moving in.
Well, I got a place you can park it.
No, we just got this for free, so we fixed it up, and we decided this is our maiden voyage with it, and we're going to go camping, and we came to the east coast of Florida, over to Ormond Beach, and it is so clean and so beautiful, and oh my God, that moon is gorgeous.
Oh, that's
All right, guys,
awesome.
I'm going. I got to go get my tablet so I can take a picture and post it on Twitter.
Well, I took your picture and I put it on our page so people can see your trailer and how nice it is down there. And must be nice.
I'll post some more, and you keep tweeting them out, and people can see that they need to come to Ormond Beach and have a vacation because it's gorgeous.
Oh, awesome. It would be nice. It would be definitely nice. All right. Well, that's great. I'm very happy for you, and I'm glad to see everything's working out for you. And I was worried about you, so I'm glad.
I appreciate that.
I'm glad you're doing
I missed you guys, so I had to come back and check in.
All right. Well, I'm glad you did. And actually, in a couple of weeks, we're going to interview somebody that's really interesting. You've never heard of her, but her name's Tisha, and she wrote a book about how her mother sold her into slavery. And I think it'll be an interesting interview. And I think that that's the first interview I've done for a while, and I think that she's worthy of it just because of her story.
Yes, of course.
So
it'll be fun.
Yeah, I hope to have her on in a couple of weeks. So I got to talk to her more so that I know what I'm getting into. But I think it'll be pretty cool. So, all right. Well, thank you for calling in, and actually, you made me smile.
And I think she died.
Oh no! There she is. There you are. We thought the seagulls took you away. Or maybe one of those crocodiles.
Sorry, my service is touch and go right now.
Well, I'm glad that you called. I appreciate it, and hopefully we'll hear more from you in the future.
Definitely will. I love you guys, and have a good show, and I will talk to you later. All
right, love you too, Danny.
We have a much better show now that you're on it.
Awesome.
All right, talk to you later.
Bye, guys.
Bye. I love that woman. She just is amazing to me. She's been through some horrible stuff, and yeah, the past couple months I know she's kept it quiet, and I've been checking on her every once in a while on Facebook just to see what was going on, and as much as I could know, I'm glad she's okay, because she's a sweetheart. And oh, man.
Now we do have a reason to go to Florida. We have to go see her.
What's this we stuff?
We?
What, are you French? We.
No, we don't travel alone, remember?
We. Last time you could afford to go a place like that for any time, tell me when you get there.
Gee, thanks.
Well, we cannot afford to pay for us. We can barely afford to. Remember, one of us is making money. One of us isn't.
Which one's which?
That would be you.
Oh.
I will tell you, I looked at my stocks, and since February, I think February, they've increased by like a lot more than you made this year.
So sell them.
I can't sell any.
Oh.
Because I can't afford to. It's a long story. It has to do with taxes. I can't touch the stuff till I hit 60.
Oh, okay.
So it's great.
That's just a few months.
Oh yeah, a few months. Yeah. But I can't touch any of my money, and it sucks because I'm living off of my savings account right now. So, okay, now let's go back to this to figure out what in the world is going on. Why is this not working?
Because you did something before this show that you shouldn't.
No, this had nothing to do with that. This doesn't. I don't understand. This doesn't make sense to me. On what in the world is why I can't all of a sudden, why my links aren't working. How about we do it this way? Oh, there, that'll work. All right, let's try this. Okay, that didn't do anything. All right, anyway, so, all right, I want to talk about this. So we're big into AMC, you and I.
Yes.
And AMC, their big competitor, besides Regal and other, other things, is Netflix. So AMC promises to fight against Netflix with 860,000 subscribers. Do you know, back when I said, hey, we ought to do this AMC deal where we're $20 a month, we get 3 movies a week, and we did it because MoviePass screwed us, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that turned out to be pretty good, and we've been happy with it, and so has 860,000 subscribers, which says a lot for the company. I mean, it's so good that Regal decided they're going to do something like this, and I talked about that last week. However, this is kind of interesting from another standpoint, and that is, since movie theaters are caught up in a war over the nation's couch potatoes. Now, people that watch television at home are considered couch potatoes. And they're losing it to video streaming services like Netflix. So Netflix, Hulu, the new Disney service, all these services are out there, and AMC, or movie theaters, I should say, are basically losing money to those companies, to the Netflix and all that. However, those are usually older films, and a lot of people will say, I'm just going to wait till it comes out on Netflix, and they'll watch it then. Now Netflix, of course, is in trouble because they lost all the Marvel stuff because Disney's coming out with a streaming service. However, AMC came out with this plan for about $20 a month. You get to watch 3 movies a week in a big theater format, and you can bring people along and get discounted food and discounted tickets and all that stuff. So people are going back in the theater again. And this has worked pretty good because they were hoping to get 500,000 people. They got 860,000 people. And now, of course, Netflix is hurting because they're going to lose all the Marvel stuff. So now their stuff isn't worth as much as it was before. So they started the A-List thing, which is the service we're on. And it's good because you get to see new movies. Because face it, when you see Netflix stuff, it's not new movies. Okay, I'm seeing streaming issues now. I'm seeing this flashing. And it wasn't doing that all that much. So now I know that is not... Let's see what we are. We're at 80%. Ah, that's weird. Wonder why we're at 80%. We shouldn't be at 80%. Okay. All right, I'll continue. It says here, A-List allows subscribers 3 films per week, including IMAX and 3D. Of course, that's even cooler too, because we have we don't have to pay a premium, whereas with the Regal you have to pay the premium. The company app lets users to pick their show times and seats right from their phones, and makes it as easy to choose a movie as finding something to watch on HBO Go, which, but again, HBO Go is a great service, but you have to go there. I mean, you don't see the brand new things, but you do it on their original programming, like the Game of Thrones type stuff. It says here the result, experts tell the Post, is a business model that's designed to keep up with the times. Face it, people are not going to pay $12, $15, $20 a movie.
Right.
And in the city, it doesn't matter where we go, we can use our AMC anywhere. In the city, we can still go to Times Square. There's an AMC in Times Square, and we can go there and see the same movies, the same 3D, the same whatever it is, and still pay the same price. They got smart. They decided that this way they have a guaranteed... The thing that's smart about the Netflix is it's for, I don't know how much it is anymore, $10, $11, whatever it is a month. You get to watch as much as you want to watch, but they count on people paying, and like a gym membership, not necessarily watching it, just paying towards their big thing. So you get 500,000 people, you get 800,000 people, whatever it is. going in and paying for the Netflix, they make out because they're, whatever they're paying, plus there's people that are going to pay for it and not use it and not watch the movies. I mean, I pay for HBO, but I haven't watched HBO since Game of Thrones went off. So, but they actually got smart in what they're doing, and they're going to be able to compete now with that. And now you got streaming service like Apple, and you got whatever. There's a whole bunch of new ones coming out.
Well, I think the other benefit too is that with AMC, our purchases count, and we can earn points to get free concessions.
Right, that's what I'm saying. They made it so that
where Netflix.
Well, I mean, you're going to pay. Okay, you're paying $20 a month versus I don't know what they're charging, $9, $10 a month. So you have a chance to see first-run movies.
Right.
That's to me the most important part because I see the first-run movies. So. I mean, it's pretty good. It's here it is. Unlike the it even says unlike the ill-fated Movie Pass, which charged $10 a month and shelled out many times that for the movies, AMC allows the theater to fill seats at no extra cost, except when a movie might otherwise be sold out. The trade-off is that AMC is faced with a challenge. That impressive home theater setups are increasingly cheap. So your home theater, but you still get first-run movies. So, that's one thing to keep in mind is that you're still not going to see the first-run movies if you're not going to the theater at this point. At some point, that's probably going to change. At some point, I see somebody offering first-run movies that you'll be able to watch at home. But we'll see. I mean, we got a lot of it. As long as the industry changes, it'll stay alive, and it needs to change because there were times when we were going to the theaters at first-run movies, it was practically empty.
Oh yeah.
But now it seems to be doing better because people are not having to worry about. They want to go see the new movies, whereas before, I mean, you got to have good movies to go see. There's a lot of garbage out now too. So, anyway, let's see. Okay, so that's that one. Okay. Next category. Oh, R.I.P. Got some dead people.
Mm-hmm.
I see dead people.
Are you a zombie? I see dead people.
And they know they're dead. The first one is someone that I wouldn't know if they hit me in the head.
You don't know who that is?
I saw the movie, but she was probably, 10 when she was on it?
10, 11.
Okay, well. Denise Nicholson, Nickerson, Violet in Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory, died at 62. All right, she was. Let's see if it says.
She's the one where her face turned purple.
I wouldn't have known that. I'm looking here. Okay, she was 13. So, there's no way I would remember her. Was she in anything else besides that? She was a child star who was best known as Violet Beauregard in 1971's Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. She's died.
She was in the. Well, she wasn't in the musical. Not that particular character. But, yeah, I just remember her, just being the purple grape. Or blueberry.
Blueberry, yeah. That's, But I mean, the thing is, I don't know if she had a very big career outside of that. But, she still has a bigger career than I have in Hollywood, so she's from Tampa.
My.
Okay, I need Danny May to stop in and say she's a member of our show and pledge her allegiance to Violet Nickerson. So, but it's I'm joking a little bit, but it's it's not like Cher died.
Right.
It's not like she's a a regular.
Well, if you watch the original Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, you'll know that she was the one. She was always the spoiled one. You know, she's like, "Daddy, I want it, and I want it now."
Well, here's what else she did. I got it right here. All right, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, Allison on Electric Company.
And that was her?
Amy Jennings and Nora Collins in the soap opera Dark Shadows.
Oh.
So now she has some credibility, because I remember Dark Shadows I used to watch a lot. So she did actually have a few other things. She was also, she guest starred as Pamela, one of two dates Peter Brady had on one night in a season
I remember that episode.
Of the Brady Bunch. She also was, Two Peas in a Pod, and auditioned for the role of Reagan McNeil in The Exorcist, losing it to Linda Blair. So she does have other.
Now that you said like the Peter Brady, I remember that episode. Yes.
Marsha. No. Peter. And then we're looking here. It says in 73. Nickerson created the role of Liz Walton on the CBS soap Search for Tomorrow. She remained on the series until they decided to age the character and make her one of the show's romantic heroines. She was also in an ill-fated musical, Lolita, My Love, and she debuted as a then Willy Wonka thing happened. She was on the here we go. She had appearances in the 60s on The Doctors as Kate Harris, opposite Bill Bixby, in an unsold television pilot called Rome, Sweet Rome.
Wow.
Wait a minute. Opposite Bill Bixby in an unsold television pilot. Okay. On the Phil Silver Show. And then she got her big break when she joined the cast of ABC's daytime Dark Shadows, which I mentioned, from 70. Let's see here. She created we did that one. 73, she starred in the movie The Man Who Could Talk to Kids, opposite Peter Boyle and Scott Jacoby. She appeared in a satiric beauty pageant-inspired motion picture Smile as San Diego's Shirley Tolstoy. She appeared on 0 to 60 in 1978, and the TV film Child of Glass. She turned 21 in 78 and quit acting. So there we go. She was on To Tell the Truth on 2000 to 2002.
Ooh.
She was contestant number 2.
Ooh.
So I don't know. She was on Flipper too.
And they call him Flipper.
Yeah.
Flipper.
So she did a few things. I just didn't recognize her as anyone that was big in Hollywood. I recognized her as the child actor, but that was it. I didn't really know anything else about her. Then Pernell Whitaker, at 55, he was a boxer. He died when he was hit by a car in Virginia. The driver was not arrested for some reason.
Probably an accident.
That's what they all say.
Mm-hmm.
Till somebody dies. Oh, wait a minute. He died.
But they did their investigation, and they'll say, nope, it wasn't the driver's fault.
Well, it just kind of sad because, he certainly... here we go. Your search... why didn't it? Oh, it didn't get the second... Didn't do the whole thing. Okay. I'm trying to figure out why my... nothing's working here for me, just touching the button and making it work. So it kind of makes it a challenge here to get to the news. All right, it's not working here. Don't know why it's not working. All right. Gonna try one more time. And then do this. Come on, TMZ. There we go. Hit by a car in Virginia. I guess that's one hit he couldn't deflect off. Says here the driver was in the crash was not arrested, and law officials tell us that they do not believe drugs, alcohol, or speed were a factor. The driver was not cited, though we're told the person is cooperating with authorities. We're told the case will be kicked over to prosecutors to determine, but it's unlikely the driver will be hit with criminal charges. As a matter of fact, the person involved in the investigation put it appears to be just a horrible accident. So, just a sad thing that guy, he was really 55. That's barely, for a boxer, that's pretty old. But, even Mike Tyson's got to be in his 50s now, I think. So.
Mitch is in the chat room.
Oh, that's good.
Sly Joe was there.
Oh, I didn't catch him. For some reason, our stream is giving us noise problems, so Mitch probably isn't happy with that. But
Mike Tyson is 53.
Yeah, see?
He just turned 53.
All these guys are getting up there. So, all right. Oh, here's another one of the... I know that... Oh, this looks like it's going to work. Maybe. Maybe it's going to work. Maybe it's not. Oh, it's not going to work. It's pretending it would work. Wonder if it's the...
It's teasing you.
Yeah, it is. I thought that was going to definitely work. But anyway, so yeah, it's a shame to see a young guy. Young as in he didn't die from a heart attack. He died from being run over by a car.
Oh.
So, okay, let's see. All right. Do that. All right, the next one. This is kind of cool. Okay, now it won't go. Okay, go. Okay. Oh, that's why I did that one. American Pickers found and fixed Aerosmith's 1970s tour van. That to me is really cool. I would love to have seen that van, even at its worst, before it was rejuvenated, because that would be just a cool thing to...
Well, see, I know you watched the show American Pickers.
I like the show American Pickers, but I don't tend to watch it for some reason. And it's nothing to do with... just one of those things that it's not my favorite show, so I don't generally watch it. But I don't not like it. It's just one of those things. So let me see if I can get a video up here of the there it is. Okay, American. Okay, this one would be the one I would play. This one here. Okay. There it is. Okay. Now I gotta wait for it to...
It says there's a lot of reverb.
Yeah, there's something going on, and I don't know what's going on because... Oh, wait a minute. A lot of reverb?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Wonder why. Let me see if I see anything. Let's look and see. I don't think I have reverb on, do I? Let's see, noise gate. It's not, noise gate's not on. Compressor's not on. Device volume. There is a delay setting, but it's not on. I don't know. It's weird. Reset that. Kind of strange that is showing, or he said it there. I don't know why the compressor would be. Wait, let me see what this is. Well, that's not enabled, so that's not running, and that's not enabled.
It says echo or reverb, but got better when you went tiny.
When I got tiny?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I don't like being tiny. Okay, let's see here. Let's do the Let's do the Aerosmith thing here. Okay, last year it says American pickers Mike Wolf and Frank Fritz got a tip of a 1964 van. It turned out to be the original tour van Aerosmith used in the 1970s when they were an up-and-coming act. Let's see. Is there any sound that goes with this? It's not even playing music. It's nowhere close to running condition. And after confirming its authenticity, they paid $25,000 for plans to bring it back to life. That's funny. It's obviously the most incredible things we've found in our lives. So that would be kind of cool. When Aerosmith heard they picked it up, the band reached out and said they wanted to buy it back when they fixed it. The team found an identical truck to use for parts and rescued as much as they could. Could you imagine buying your van back? They incorporated a new engine frame and rear end, but managed to preserve the painted side panel and some of the other stuff. They recreated the rest from old photos, including an interior decorated with period-corrected wood. And after work was done, Wolf and Fritz met up with Aerosmith in Vegas, and they displayed it outside the theater. Lead guitarist Joe Perry said he hopes it will end up in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame one day. That would be really cool. You want to talk about that kind of stuff? That would be awesome to see that kind of thing. So I don't know. That'd be fun. Let's see if we can get rid of this. I don't know what's going on with why we're getting echo. That doesn't make sense to me because. Why would it come on part of the time and not all the time?
Right.
But I don't know. I don't even know what to think about that. Because everything we hear through the speakers is post-production. And if there are echoes, I should hear the echo, but I'm not hearing any echo, which I don't know why. So today's a day for technical issues.
It always happens on a Tuesday.
Don't say that. Don't say that. Wait a minute. Hold on here. He said echo, right?
Yeah, and he says, and now it's gone.
Wonder if the echo would be gone if I did this. Maybe there's an echo because there's multiple streams playing at the same time. That could be. Okay, I'm going to try something else. I want to know if there's an echo this time. So.
There's a shirt that Danny needs. When life is complicated, I go camping.
That would be the last place I would be. I could not imagine camping. That would be horrible for me. All right, let me see if this gives us an echo. Here we go. You know, if ever we're a big fan, I know Nigel did this. If you're a big fan of The Price is Right, you have your chance this weekend to audition.
That's close to the house, too. So I could walk there.
I don't see that.
Oh, okay.
You won't even freaking cut your own yard. You're not going to walk there. I know better. Good try.
Hey, I'll have my new sneakers. I got to break them in somehow.
Yeah, okay. You do that. I'm not sure that I would say what I would do because you might do it just so I would do something. I was going to say I'll cut your grass next time, but I did that already once. So, okay, it says here, dreamed of being on The Price is Right. Come on down on Saturday, July 20th. Join CBS 21 at the Harrisburg East Mall, starting at noon for your chance to be on The Price is Right. 2 people are guaranteed to be selected to fly to LA and appear on The Price is Right.
See, that's why we need to go. It says 2 people are guaranteed. That means one of us.
I have no interest at all.
Well, then I'll be the one that's picked.
I would not. I have no interest in going to that show.
Oh,
if I go to LA, I want to go out there and try to promote my TV show. I don't really care about The Price is Right.
You got to come on. You got to do it because you got to show Nigel that you can win more money than he did at Plinko.
I never even heard of Plinko until. Okay, here, this one's for, actually not Danny, because she's not there. She's in Florida, so this wouldn't be to her. Our next story is it's Shark Week.
Vroom, vroom. No. At least better than alligators, I think.
Maybe.
No.
Do you want to go to
No.
crocodiles or alligators?
Neither one. I'm scared of them both.
They wouldn't hurt you. They're just puppy dogs.
Yeah, right.
Big puppy dogs.
Not after what I saw.
All right, here we go.
And now to the new shark attack in North Carolina. It's the third just this month. And this time, an 8-year-old boy has been bitten on the leg, and he is now recovering. ABC's Gio Benitez has the latest. Good morning, Gio.
Hey, Michael, good morning to you. We're told that 8-year-old boy is going to make a full recovery. He has puncture wounds on his leg. And you know, you'll remember it was just 2 weeks ago when we saw yet another shark attack right there in North Carolina.
I just can't
believe
it.
This morning, another reported shark bite off the coast of North Carolina.
An 8-year-old.
I have an 8-year-old male.
An 8-year-old.
Oh, stop. What?
8-year-old boy rushed from this small island, accessible only by ferry, after being attacked, now recovering from non-life-threatening bites to the leg, according to the village of Bald Head Island. This is the third reported shark bite off the coast of North Carolina just this month.
I've reported a possible shark bite. 19-year-old male conscious and breathing at the time.
19-year-old surfer Austin Reed bitten at nearby Ocean Isle Beach only a week ago.
I just felt something like grab onto my leg.
Can you imagine being out there,
oh my gosh,
floating around?
I told my friend, oh my gosh, I think I got bit by a shark.
And earlier this month, chilling calls for help after 17-year-old Paige Winter was attacked by a shark at another North Carolina beach.
Is she awake and breathing?
If she is, she's barely. She's in bad shape. I mean, her leg is almost gone.
The teen losing a leg above the knee and some of her fingers, speaking from her hospital bed over the weekend.
When I was in that water, I was like praying. I'm like, I'm 17. I got so much to do.
But Winter keeping her head up.
Because I'm like, oh, how tragic. 17-year-old lost a leg. No, 17-year-old lost a leg and we're popping.
That would be freaky.
A good spirit right there. And you know, wildlife experts right now are actually warning that shark sightings are up. In fact, we usually see about 19 shark attacks every year here in the U.S. But guys, in 2018, that number nearly doubled.
I'm going to say in 2019 now because I've been hearing them.
The young lady lost her leg. I mean,
I've been hearing about them. Let's see. There were a couple this year, and believe it or not, got another one. Just when you thought it was safe. Dun, 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 dun. I think I should play the shark theme in this. A South Carolina. Oh, okay, that's not a shark.
Good.
It is a shark, but it's not the same story. This guy here, he's why the sharks are attacking. He's attacking sharks. He's branding them.
Ooh.
I can't imagine that. South Carolina man charged with branding sharks like cattle. A man's been charged with branding sharks off the South Carolina coast. News outlets cite South Carolina Natural Resources say a 56-year-old man was charged with illegally tagging of a saltwater fish last week. The misdemeanor fine can be up to $200. Ooh. But at least if he brands them, they get him after they attack a person. They know that he was branded. I don't know.
Why would you want to brand them? I mean...
Well, people are weird. People are they just look to...
Yeah.
I can't even fathom half the stuff people do. But that was 2 shark stories in a row.
Yuck.
Yeah. This next one is this the whole thing? I think it is.
Bing.
Yeah. That'll teach me.
Bing.
All right. Here we go. So this mother calls her iPhone tracking app, and she ends up saving her daughter.
Oh, wow.
Here we go. I hope. Play. So her daughter had a crash.
Oh.
The mother, like I said, credits her iPhone app with being able to save her daughter. Play. Doggone it. Okay. Play.
This morning, a North Carolina mom says an iPhone tracking app helped save her daughter's life. 17-year-old Macy Smith was driving to see a friend when her car hydroplaned on the wet road and flipped, tumbling down into a ravine.
Who would have thought?
When I rolled the third time, my arm was pinned from my elbow down in the back.
Look how bad that car is.
And my head was in the back seat, my stomach on the console, and my feet at the steering wheel.
Wait a minute.
Macy was trapped.
Wait a minute. Her head was in the front seat.
At home,
It was
her mother
like she was
Katrina
laying
increasingly
back.
anxious as the hours passed, and her daughter missed curfew and didn't answer her calls or texts. That's when Katrina turned to Find My Friends, an iPhone tracking app that uses GPS.
But what
to
would have
show a
happened if
person's
she
location.
didn't activate that app?
Invasion of privacy. It's really more for your safety.
You're lucky that you actually activated
Using
that
the
ahead
app,
of time because
Katrina was able
can't
to
do it
track Macy's
afterwards.
location. Upon finding her daughter's wrecked vehicle and her daughter inside, she called 911.
Having that location, if we didn't have that, we would have never known.
You know, if it was me, my parents would have never even called the app. Would have checked the app.
Saved her
Of course, we
life.
didn't have those
After
apps when I was a
trapped
kid either.
for nearly 7 hours, Macy was overcome with emotion when she was rescued.
I hadn't cried the whole time that I was under my car.
I would have cried. The car's on top of you. Would have. Yeah, I would have thought there's no way I would be saved from that. That's just weird.
I couldn't hold it in anymore.
Suffering a fractured neck and nerve damage in her left arm, Macy spent 5 days in the hospital and is now recovering at home.
I want to share my message because I think that teenagers need to hear it from me. If you have been through what I've been through, you would never say that you didn't want that app.
That's probably true. That's
Well, that's good for parents
Powell
and
is
children.
with us now, along with her husband Joe, her children Greg and Farrah. Good morning to all of you.
Good morning.
I didn't want you to play. I don't want you to play.
Morning.
They don't seem too excited either. How do we stop it? There's no. There it is. Okay. Yeah, that's amazing. See, technology can be a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people curse at technology, but that saved her life. So.
And luckily, the mother kind of knew the area from the map as to what happened, because if you're unable to call,
right? Yeah, she's lucky to be alive. So, I don't know. Yeah, I did have that story that you gave me, but or maybe that's your version. Maybe that I gotta move it out of the way so I can check. That might have been yours. All right, let's see if it. I can't believe none of these are launching for me. This makes it a lot harder because I got to do a lot more work to get a story up than I had to in the past. I got to figure out why that's doing that. Fertility clinic got woman pregnant with someone else's babies. There's a lawsuit involved. Boy, you want to talk about... It gets pretty ugly there because she can't... I don't think she can... Wait, does she... I'm trying to think, does she have to give up the babies?
Yes.
So she's carrying these babies.
She gave birth to these babies, and these babies are not hers, so the courts are making her give them up to the true parents.
That sucks on so many levels. But it sucks either way. It sucks on both sides because it wasn't who was supposed to get it. A New York City couple has filed a lawsuit against a California-based fertility clinic following a mix-up which the wife was impregnated with a fertilized egg from a different couple. The couple who says they paid over $100,000 to CHA Fertility Center in Los Angeles to get pregnant, but were forced to relinquish the custody of their newborn twins due to the mistake. Well, let's just split them up. Give them one to each person.
No, it's not like that.
It would be okay because they don't know each other. Hey, you got to find a middle ground because someone's getting screwed here. There's no way to make it fair. A couple thought something was wrong after a sonogram revealed a woman was carrying twin boys, even though the clinic claimed they had not used male embryos. The clinic told the couple that the sonogram was incorrect and not to worry about results. On March 30, the woman gave birth to twin boys and was shocked when she discovered the newborn babies were not of Asian descent. Oh man. Whew. There's some major, I think that company's going to be out of business. DNA test confirmed the children were not related to the couple. Plaintiffs were shocked to see that the babies they were told were formed using the genetic material did not appear to be. It is worse for the couple, who was forced to give up custody of the twins to another couple who enlisted the services of CHA Fertility Center. The plaintiffs were required to relinquish the custody of baby A and baby C, thus suffering the loss of 2 children. Plaintiffs have suffered significant and permanent emotional injuries, which they will not recover. I think that I don't think anybody wins here.
Not really.
That sucks on so many levels, because, when you try to go those fertility things, you think that you have somebody that knows what they're doing, and a mix-up like that should not happen. Should never happen. I mean, when I go into a hospital, they check my ID like every 5 minutes to make sure I'm that person. And even when I go to get my scripts, they check my ID before they even fill my scripts. So,
well, they want to make sure it's not one of your other brothers.
Well, I mean, I understand. We do look a lot alike. Let's see. I'm trying to remember what some of these things were because I put this stuff in here. Here's a big deal at Sotheby's. Let me get this link because I know it's not going to work as it's supposed to. If it did, I'd be happy. And it didn't. Of course not. Now, Sotheby's is known for, making the big auctions. So, Sotheby's announced its biggest sale itself. They're going to sell their company for $3.7 billion. That's a little egotistical to sell yourself for $3.7 billion. I am going to formally announce that I'm going to sell myself for $4 billion.
Well, I'm sorry, I can't afford you.
Well, it happens. It happens. Not everyone.
That means I'm out of a job.
Well, someone's going to buy me first, right?
I don't know.
Right. I just think it's funny. Well, I mean, I'm sure it says they've accepted a merger offer from entrepreneur Patrick Drahi, who will purchase the auction house for $3.7 billion. The deal puts Sotheby's which was founded in 1744, on the path to becoming a private company again. After more than 30 years in the public, the time is right for Sotheby's to be a private ownership. So they went from being private to public, and now they're going to be private again because one person's going to buy them. I think that's kind of cool. There's another story about an auction, though. I thought that was the one. That's not the one. Where is it? Where's the other auction? Well, this is one story I wanted to. It's actually a couple weeks old because we never got to it. I wanted you to know about this one.
Okay.
Since I can't get my thing to work in the right way, I got to do it the long way. Oh, no, it's not there. It's got to be there. You can't do that to me.
Apparently not.
Damn it. All right, we'll do it this way. I'll find it. I'll find it one way or the other. It will be here. Here it is. Dolphins stranded. More than 200 dolphins, 260 dolphins found stranded along the Gulf Coast since February. Scientists aren't sure why. So go to Florida when you go to see Danny. See if you can help unstrand those dolphins.
Yeah.
You can say you're doing it as part of a project and get.
And I have my new dolphin boogie board that I can use.
There you go. That's it.
Yes.
You knew there was a reason for that.
Mm-hmm.
So you could actually save the dolphins with the dolphin boogie board.
Yay!
You might need a little bit more than that.
Yeah, I need to learn how to swim.
That helps. But yeah, that's kind of weird to think about that, and they don't know why they are stranded there. That's the weirdest thing. But it says scientists are trying to determine why more than 260 bottlenose dolphins have been stranded in the northern Gulf of Mexico since the beginning of February. The number of dolphin deaths is 3 times higher than the average for the time period. So, for some reason, these dolphins are dying.
Here, I have another one that's really interesting that I just popped up. And it's about a state it's in a state that we haven't talked about.
Okay, well, let's see if I can get the message. Okay. I don't know if I can, nothing's working. All right, let's see here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
There.
See. Oh, that worked. So it's not working from just this program. Okay, girl 6 struck and killed by father's golf ball. What a weird thing.
I know.
It says here she was hit by her father's golf ball at Utah course. The 6-year-old's father was about 20 yards away when he teed off, sending the ball straight at the golf cart where his daughter was sitting. Wow, what a way to... I'd feel real... Talk about feeling bad.
I know. I saw that and I'm like, whoa, golf balls aren't that big.
Yeah, but they're solid.
Yeah, and all because he mishit it, and somehow, it just hit her in the... I don't want to say the right spot, but the wrong spot, but it was the right spot, where it killed her.
Strange things happen.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of reminds me of... Were you with me when I worked that Wolfman show and my clipboard flew out of my hand?
Yes.
It hit a person in the audience?
Yes.
Fortunately, it didn't kill him, but I was kind of... Wolfman was really upset with me about that one. That was the first time I ever lost one in the air. It just was strange. Okay, where is the new... Maybe I'm missing something. Newest stories... this is weird. So, you know what Area 51 is, right?
Isn't that where the freak was from?
I'm sure these people don't have any idea who he is.
Well, I haven't seen him in years.
Well, it's not a story about him.
Oh, okay.
It's Area 51 is said to be a spot where the government was hiding information. Oh, I hit the wrong. Oh, okay. I need to do it here. Hiding information about aliens.
Oh, okay.
That's what Area 51 is supposed to be. And there's a Facebook-driven bunch of people that said they're going to storm Area 51 because they want the truth. So a bunch of people are going to Area 51 just to run and storm it and see what's in there.
Wow.
As a civilian, would you ever take part in anything like that?
Nope.
Me neither. Because we're talking about the government, we're talking about guns, we're talking about death. People would not be happy, but the government's saying, you probably should stay home because we have guns. Fun games and Facebook may have serious consequences for the foolish. That was a message delivered by the U.S. Air Force, who have responded to Facebook's group efforts to have 450,000 people storm a top-secret military base. So somebody came up with this great idea. Let's all storm it. That way we'll see what's in Area 51. And the U.S. Air Force said, no, you don't want to do that because we will kill you. So, it says here, conspiracy theorists have always believed that Area 51 in Nevada holds information about extraterrestrial activities on our planet, possibly including actual alien remains and aircraft. The belief spawned a Facebook group suggesting that a wave of humanity could overwhelm the defenses at the base and discover the truth. More than 400,000 people have joined the Facebook page calling for storming Area 51, with many indicating interest. The proposed event is September 20th.
Now, I only knew Area 51 is where the freak was from.
Most of the people don't know who the freak is.
I know. I haven't seen him in years.
And we'll never know who the freak is. That is just a local thing. So
he was a wrestler.
Yeah, I know. I dropped his wife on her head. So anyway, according to CNN, that was by Deadline. CNN said, I think CNN said something. CNN says that would be a terrible idea. And so does Mike Trash. Mike Trash says that would be terrible. But I just can't imagine wanting to know that bad that you're willing to put your life at risk. Because that's what would happen. You get killed. You know, the Air Force's job is to protect that. And if people think they're going to get in there, that's really not so smart. Says here, ready to risk your life to see some aliens? Great. So are more than 600,000 people, more than 400 that they said on the other article. Satirical Facebook event called Storm Area 51, They Can't Stop All of Us, is asking people to gather at the U.S. Air Force Base in Lincoln County, Nevada, to overtake the building and reveal the secrets it keeps. Area 51, the facility has been the focus of conspiracy theories for decades, and a small but undeterred part of the population thinks it's where the government stores secrets about UFOs. So we can move faster than their bullets. I don't think so. All they got to do is take one jet.
May taste fresh,
and
but
just
is it removing enough harmful
drop a couple bombs on the people. That'll get them all. People got to be crazy. I mean, seriously, that's just insane. So that's weird. This is really odd, and strangely enough, it didn't happen in Florida. I know that we've had a lot of stories about strange things that happen in Florida. This is not one of them. Here we go. A Texas grandmother fell 3 years ago. Her daughter let her decay on the floor. What kind of humanity or laziness? I don't know which one it is. It's just. Can you imagine? Like just step over.
Well, maybe she just didn't live with her mother. And
No, she lived there.
Oh.
She lives there. It's just so crazy.
That is sick.
It's not only sick, but what kind of person lets their own grandmother decay on their floor? I mean, even if you get away from the whole not really good for the body or the smell, I mean, imagine what it smells like.
No.
Police have arrested a Texas woman who has lived with her mother's decaying remains in plain view for the past 3 months. I thought it said grandmother.
It did have put in the headline.
A Texas grandmother fell 3 years ago. Her daughter let her decay on the floor. Okay. All right. Investigators believe Jacqueline Creighton fell in the house she shared with her daughter and disabled grandfather in 2016. Her daughter did not tend to her non-life-threatening injuries, resulting in Creighton dying on the floor at the age of 71. Police found Creighton's remains last week while conducting Child Protective Services investigations at the home where her daughter and her granddaughter still live. So they just happened to say, hey, there's a stench in here. What's that smell? Oh, that's Grandma. She's up laying on the floor where she died. Delisa Creighton, 49, is facing a felony charge of injury to a child under 15 because police believe her daughter suffered from living in the two-bedroom home with her grandmother's decomposing corpse.
Ugh, yuck.
I mean, I don't clean a lot of things around here, but I certainly don't think there's a dead body anymore.
There shouldn't be.
No, they cleaned that up in 2014. So, hey, she would laugh if she was here.
I know she would.
So I just.
I remember how long it took you to go into that room.
Still a lot. Here you go. A New Mexico construction worker is hailed a hero. What did he do?
He cleaned up the grandmother that was on the floor.
Different state.
Oh, okay.
Different state, but he did something really heroic.
He helped save the dolphins?
We talked about a guy in another country that did this. This is kind of interesting. Oh, you bastard. I don't like that I am unable to get this stupid stuff. Why didn't it go? HD. Oh, I need one thing on this. Need an L at the end. Try it again. This is take 2. New Mexico construction worker hailed as a hero after catching a baby and toddler from a burning building.
Oh.
Didn't we see that in another country just a couple of weeks ago? That was
I thought so.
One of the main stories.
Another state or something.
No, I think it was another country. But this is in our country. The image is taken from a video showing Mason Fierro catching a baby from a second-story apartment during a fire in northeast Albuquerque. So that, to me, is very cool. Now, granted, that's only second floor, whereas that guy that caught the one kid was like from, I don't know, 6 floors up or whatever it was. But still, he's still a hero, and I think it's cool. So it says here, construction worker told CNN that on Monday that he and others were putting a roof on the building next door when the flames broke out. We heard the father scream like a scream we've never heard before. When we heard that, we ran over as soon as possible. He ran back toward the smoke billowing out of the window out there. On the second story of the apartment complex, a man was dangling a baby out the window. Fierro, seeing the rest of the construction crew bringing ladders over, understood he had to act quickly and told the man to drop his baby. The father was hesitant, yet his instinct helped him. Trust us. In us and help him get out his children. So he dropped her. I caught her. There was no doubt in my mind I would catch her. Next, the father brought out a son, 3 or 4 years old, and with the help of his brother Jermaine and another construction worker, they caught the boy. Gallen said, after we assisted the family, we went around the entire property, banging on doors and getting people out of there. So that's kind of cool. They're construction workers. They're not looking to catch anybody for...
No.
I gotta say catch anybody, but I guess they were catching people, but that's...
But imagine what's going through these kids' minds as they're falling and,
Mom or Daddy dropped me. But, I mean, it's great that they got the kids out alive.
Oh, definitely.
So, we talk about some negative things in the news. It's great that this particular story turned out good. So, I can't imagine, what it would be like to be involved in that and knowing that you had to throw your kids out the window. Just weird. A single ticket wins Saturday's $194 million lottery jackpot.
Oh, I didn't tell you I won that, did I?
Oh, do you live in, I think it was California.
I do now.
You live anywhere, you damn well please.
Did you have to use that phrase?
Oh, I forgot about that. The latest Powerball jackpot didn't quite surpass $200 million, and it won't be known. It won't next week. Let's just stop pushing this down when I'm trying to read it. As one lucky winner in Tennessee just got a whole lot richer as the jackpot resets to $40 million.
Yep, I moved in with Rich Guzzi and his girl.
Are you from Tennessee?
Yes.
Oh. Well, that could be fun.
They just left. They're leaving for Guam tomorrow, I believe.
Are you stalking them?
Maybe.
He could make you believe that you're a millionaire.
I know. That's the whole point.
Oh, here's another one. I told you there was we had several versions or several of these. Here is another one. I knew it was another one. Yes, here it is. A teenage girl on a boogie board. I wonder if that's the same girl. No, it looks like a different girl.
As long as her...
Oh, yeah, she still has her ankle on her foot, so this is a different girl. A 16-year-old girl who suffered bites to her foot and ankle after a shark attacked her in Florida.
As long as her boogie board doesn't have dolphins.
I think her leg has shark marks on it now.
Probably.
She was on a boogie board in Atlantic Ocean off of Amelia Island on Friday when a shark bit her. That was that was Florida.
Oh.
I think the other one was in North Carolina and South Carolina. So she was able to get free and make it to the pool and where she was staying, and first responders took care of her. But still, another freaking shark. Ooh, look at that. I don't know what that is.
Well, they tell you, watch for sharks and leave, you know.
Why do you look for leaves?
No, and leave if you see them.
I'm not going to leave. Sharks got to leave.
Yeah, I don't see that happening. Sharks can't read.
You don't know how to talk to them.
And you do?
I do. I've talked to a lot of sharks.
Loan sharks, maybe.
I was in wrestling. I know all about sharks. How about this story? An alligator attacked his dog, so the 75-year-old man kicked it in the snout.
Oh, jeez.
Hey, that's a good ending.
Ugh. All I can see is that movie Crawl all over again.
Could you do that?
No.
Could you do that if it was Buddy? The alligator coming after Buddy?
As much as I love Buddy, I think Buddy could handle it himself.
I'll tell you what, he is crazy enough to go after him. I don't know if he could take. I don't know if the alligator could take him or not, Yeah, I don't.
I see Buddy getting the alligator.
He would get him right in the neck, and he would just. But I don't know. See, I'd be afraid to find out because the problem with the alligator is he's so tough and he's so heavy, and he can throw his weight around. Buddy's not that heavy. He's big, but he's not that heavy. But this guy here, he loved his dog enough that he was willing to take that chance. And 75 too. He lived his life. Hey, he wanted his dog to live.
Well, I understand that, but geez.
Says Buddy Ackerman. Buddy Ackerman said the 8-foot gator, only 8 foot, came from the retention pond near his Palm Harbor condominium last week and grabbed the dog while they were out on an early morning walk. I probably would go after him. I can't imagine letting my dog go. So,
speaking of Buddy, where is he?
I don't know. I don't know. Hey, Tracy, welcome to the show. So yeah, I'll tell you that would be a tough one though, because I wouldn't want to. I'd fight for my dog. I don't know if I'd kick him in the nose. I wouldn't know how to do it. I don't know what I would do to.
Well, then I think you better talk to Bindi Urban and all them that wrestle alligators and figure out how to do this. So if it ever happens, you'll know.
I got a better idea.
Just stay away.
How about if I marry Bindi and she comes after to save my dog? That would be easier.
I think she's already involved with someone, so.
Yeah, but she doesn't know me.
That's true.
All right, this one here. Dog is rescued after discovered buried alive on Hawaii beach.
Aw, who would want to bury a dog alive?
There are so many wackos out there. I can't imagine anyone abusing animals. But a dog's recovering after being discovered last week, buried alive on a beach in Hawaii. Paws of Hawaii said the dog named Leah Loa. Leah Loa? Yeah, Leah Loha. Was discovered July 9th on a beach on the island of, I can't say their names, Oahu. Incredibly swollen, sunburned, and missing 90%
Oahu.
That's not
Yes.
Oahu.
Oahu.
Oh, maybe. Could be. So a Good Samaritan had reported the animal rescue that a man was burying the dog in the sand.
You have to watch Dog the Bounty Hunter and learn how to speak Hawaiian.
That poor little puppy. I would take him.
Aww.
That's a sad.
Yeah.
That's a shame. Lacerations on the front leg and suspected the dog. The same man caught burying the animal used a knife to cut the dog. That's just.
They ought to cut him and bury him and leave him there. Oh no! Wait, that would still be too good.
Only if the dog would have a chance to bite him.
I'd go for that.
That's such a shame. Oh, there's the Manhattan story that we did already. I knew I had it on there already. All right. All right, there's some good ones on here. You know that the Firehouse...
Yes. I sent that to you.
That was sad. The Firehouse is a restaurant in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania that just closed down one day. Nobody saw it coming. It just closed down. But they ended up trying to sell it for $1.2 million. I hope they get it because they have really good food there.
I'll see if there's anything.
Here's something that you would appreciate it. So there's this company called the Christian Book Distributors.
Okay. Apparently it hasn't been sold yet. Here, puppy.
So Christian Book Distributors. Short for...
CBD.
So they had to change their name.
Oh.
Because CBD didn't want to be CBD. The other CBD, Christian Book Distributor, changes name after cannabis confusion. The company sells Bibles and other religious texts, but it got calls about CBD, which is coming from marijuana and hemp. So they changed their name. The toll-free phone number for Ray Hickson's family-owned business, Christian Book Distributors, is 1-800-CHRISTIAN, but some callers were not seeking Bibles, religious texts, or music books. The company's initials, CBD, drew a different kind of clientele. It says CBD stands for cannabidiol, a non-intoxicating component of cannabis that is formulated in a variety of products such as lollipops, essential oils, chocolate, and even suppositories that the growing industry claims can be used to treat conditions from epilepsy and to anxiety. See, I always thought that, it came after Pam died. I always thought that if she had had access to marijuana, she could have dropped those other drugs. And so it came too late.
Yeah.
And
to go a little back up a bit for the Firehouse, the price that they're listing the restaurant for, it includes the real estate, the liquor license, the furnishings, everything.
Yeah, at that price, it's probably worth it because liquor license is that's usually, depending on the size of the place, you're not going to get a liquor license for under $60,000.
Well, here the building is 6,860 square feet. Taxes, real estate taxes are about 17,500. And you have to sign the confidentiality agreement, but
what's confidential about that?
To maintain confidentiality throughout the entire marketing and selling process, tax returns and equipment lists shall be available for review after signing it. So when they sell it, they don't want anybody to know who owns it.
Oh, why?
I don't know. So that means if you're going to buy it, well.
That's weird. Did you ever hear of Tim Hortons?
Yes. Didn't he write Horton Hears a Who?
No.
With Dr. Seuss?
No.
Oh.
It's a restaurant.
Oh, okay.
It's a restaurant. I believe it's only in Canada. But, hold on here. I gotta find it. Dang, damn it. I gotta put an L on the end. Okay. Okay. It's still not there. All right. Let's do it this way. It really slows down my show when I can't.
Okay, so I got to tell you this. I just found this out. One of my high school classmates, she posted earlier she was going to see the movie Crawl with her son. Okay? And I said, let me know what you think of it. And she said she would. She just posted, Trish, the movie was awesome, a thriller. I think I jumped more than you, and I did yell a couple of times. Loved it.
Okay, here it is. Tim Hortons. It's a restaurant that says here, mom of 3-year-old who fell into Tim Hortons grease trap and died. Couldn't find child care. So, I mean, what do you say about something like that? That's beyond sad. But
I mean, I applaud Tim Hortons for allowing this mother to bring her child to work. I don't like the fact that it was around grease, stuff like this.
I'm sure nobody likes that, especially now.
But, you know, there's not too many employers that will let their employees bring their children to work, except for a day on that's like take your child to work day.
Right.
It also new at 5. It was an emotional and horrifying scene just down the thruway in Rochester today, where police are investigating the death of a 3-year-old who fell into a grease trap behind a Tim Hortons. Now, this happened this morning. Police say his mother couldn't get to him, and by the time a bystander pulled him out, first responders could not revive him. Employees and witnesses at the scene, they were in tears, with police trying to comfort them. Police are looking into how this could have happened in the first place and why that trap was even open. They say that they do have surveillance video of the incident to look at, and Tim Hortons says that it's cooperating with investigators.
Wow.
It's such a shame. I mean, that kid, she's lucky she's not getting any charges on that.
Yeah.
But what a shame.
See, my employer, we're allowed to bring our children in if, you know, not all the time, but like in special circumstances, but they have to be old enough to be quiet, you know, for a long period of time and either sit and entertain themselves or something while we're still working. But it's those rare occasions that we can do that.
Yeah. Well, like I said, it's just that's one of those things that should have never happened.
Right.
And unfortunately, it did. And you never want to see a kid, especially die of that. Oh, here's one that you're not a big roller coaster or ride fan. But,
well, it depends on the ride.
Well, I mean, you might like this ride. I don't want to say... You know,
I don't do roller coasters,
It's not a roller coaster. It's a what do they call it?
Blank screen.
It's a carnival. It says horrifying moment. A carnival ride snaps in half, killing 2.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. Nope, I wouldn't do it.
I saw the video and I freaked out. I couldn't even imagine. There's one of those. It looks like
a salt and pepper shaker.
It looks like one that they have at Hershey Park that has 2 arms like this.
Yes.
And I unfortunately couldn't fit on it last time I was supposed to go on it.
Luckily for you.
I was so happy that I couldn't fit on it because I didn't want to go on it. And
yep, nope, I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, me either. But that thing, when that snapped, whew, it broke right. Like, okay, let's see here. Here it goes up. Well, I want to see where. Come on, where's the snap? Because it came down hard, and killing 2 people out of it. So I'm surprised only 2 people died out of that whole thing.
Yeah, it looks like one half of a salt and pepper shaker.
Well, I can't remember the name of that ride that is like that at Hershey Park, but I could not handle that ride. But, okay, so now, how did that person even know to take the video that it was going to... Oh, there it goes. There it snapped.
They probably didn't know.
Boom. Man, that definitely is not for me. I do not ride rides that could kill me.
Okay, let's see if I can find it.
What's that?
That ride at Hershey Park.
What I'm talking about?
Yeah, you said there was one like it. Is it Turbulence? No.
No, hold on. I'll tell you in a second. I got
Comet. Sidewinder.
There's two arms, and one goes up and one goes down.
Skyrush? No.
No. Let me see. I can't.
Doesn't say.
I can tell you exactly where it's at, and that won't help you. But
wait a minute. See if they have a map of the rides. Okay.
Okay, it's up. Let's see here. Where do you come in? Where do you come into park at? I guess I should put it up here so that I can talk about it, because it wouldn't be interesting to people that I point where I think it would be. Okay.
There.
Okay, hold on. Gotta.
Okay, there's Midway.
All right, Hershey Park. All right, so which one you're this one, second one, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because Zoo America's over there.
Hold on there. Okay, let me see. Where do you come in at? You come in.
I want to say.
You come in
down here.
Well, they don't have a roller coaster. No, I don't think so. Let me see where we're at here.
Well, let's look at 29.
Okay, I know where it is. Wait, go back. So this is the lower half. Wait, lower half. This here. My arm. There. This here. Doggone it. Okay, that here is the area by the parking lot, by the
where the Tidal Force
so it would
catering.
Be right around.
Right in here.
It's further up. I tried to get it moving like it's a. It's would be in this. Where's that? This isn't the whole thing.
Oh, that isn't it.
But anyway,
2019 summer park map. Let's see what we get. Come on.
See, I don't think that has the whole thing. The whole thing. Okay, this one has the whole thing. That's 2007.
This is a summer map for 2017.
It would be right in this area somewhere. There's these
37
dual arms. Where's the pirate ship? Pirate ship is across from the pirate ship. Pirate ship would be around here. The pirate ship is somewhere. Let's see.
Boy, this print is so small.
It doesn't matter. Regardless, don't ride it. It's got two arms that have things on it, and it turns like this, and the arms go. And that's, I don't remember what it's called. So it's something that. Oh, what are these? Oh, we got other versions of that map.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm looking at the summer one.
It would be. Let's see, the stage is there. I don't know. Regardless.
Nope, I'm gonna have to print this out tomorrow and look at it when I go to work.
It doesn't matter. You don't go to Hershey Park anyway.
I work across from it. I see it every day.
Go there. Anyway, I don't go to the one in India anyway. The India place was, here's something that Danny mentioned about a flesh-eating virus. Talks about a guy who died from a flesh-eating virus in Florida. So just basically confirming what she said. Oh, damn it. Put my L on the end. I got to get that fixed. I cannot deal with that. I don't know what's going on. I'm going to reboot this computer when this is over, and it better solve its own problems, because I can't stand it. Oh, come on, you're not even doing it now? What is your problem? Okay, we don't care. I don't care. I'm not going to tell you who died from the flesh-eating virus then. Let's find a good, quick one to end on.
Okay, 18 is the mini pirate, so that's
okay,
over
it's
there.
But what's where?
Right over here.
Okay, so it would be over in...
Is it 19?
Right there. Wait, that says Pioneer. Is this turned around? Where's the monorail?
Right here.
Okay, good. It's somewhere around... It's in this... Okay, there's the theater. The big pirate ship is somewhere around here.
Because that's the mini one.
Well, it should be real close to that then. I didn't think it was on that side. It's on this side. It's over...
So what's this number 35? Oh, 35 is the pirate. The big pirate's right here.
That's it. Okay. So it would be probably this.
36?
Try it. See what it is.
The claw?
Yes. No, wait. Yeah, I think so. Wait.
Yeah, that's the claw.
What would be next?
Dry Gulch Railroad is
that's up there.
37.
I think it's the claw.
The claw. Ugh.
Because it has 2 claws.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Ooh.
Well, you never ride it anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, that's good.
One last, and we'll call this a show. Let's try. I'll put a couple new ones in here. Okay. Hold on. Quick. Here it is. All right. Let's see if this... no, that wouldn't be good. Oh, here we go. Here's the video to end it with. This is awesome. Guess what it is?
Tesla.
It is a Tesla story. Do you remember what the name of the new Tesla is?
No, not the Roadster.
The Raven?
Yeah.
Okay, Raven takes on a Lamborghini.
Oh, wow.
In a quarter mile. We have a story here where it took it on. Who do you think?
Tesla.
Why would I play anything else it wasn't? Seriously, you know me well enough.
Of course I do. I know you too well sometimes.
I'm not going to play anything where a Tesla So here we go.
Definitely not. I don't think that we would handle it very well. No.
Depends where he goes. Like if Godzilla wants to go uptown, he'll probably have not much to do there. But if he goes downtown, it's all.
We survived the Blasio and Bloomberg, and they're both giant monsters. When Godzilla comes from.
Godzilla, or Gojira's legacy, began in 1954 as director Ishiro Honda's giant walking metaphor of nuclear holocaust. Following bombs dropped on Japan during World War II and nuclear testing in the South Pacific between 1946 and 1958. Since then, Godzilla has fought giant moths, gone to space, faced Parenthood, taught kids how to count, played Charles Barkley, and will soon be besties with Eleven in a franchise that has spanned 65 years with over 30 films, not to mention all the TV shows and product tie-ins.
I have no idea where that's coming from. That's why I stopped.
Maybe Godzilla's driving the Tesla.
In 1964's Destroy All Monsters and the first American reboot, Godzilla, in 1998. But what about a real Godzilla attack? Does my home of New York City have a plan should a giant monster-related emergency arise?
This has nothing to do with... What? Hold on there. Stop. I want to know where this is coming from.
I don't know.
I spoke with Megan Prebrum, Assistant Commissioner for Planning and Preparedness.
You probably too many.
Has the department ever encountered a giant monster before?
Well, we've seen a lot of things we haven't had Godzilla swing through yet.
She told me all about the emergency protocols in place that pertain to almost any kind of incident.
Come on, close some
giant
windows.
monster or otherwise.
We have a lot of those types of plans already. Plans that are adaptable and scalable for any type of emergency. For something like this, we would really be thinking about sort of what are hazards that are associated with this. It's really that consequence management side of it. You know, whether it's fire, building collapses,
I can't close it. I don't know what's going on.
Debris, over.
It turns out New York City is ready for literally anything.
So we have plans for debris management. We have plans for transportation disruptions. We have something called the area evacuation plan. Getting a lot front way, thinking about where's Godzilla most likely to go now. And so making sure that we're evacuating as safe as possible. If we needed to set up shelters in areas that weren't impacted.
Hurricanes, terrorism, pandemics. New York City cannot be toppled. Not even by Godzilla.
I think we're attacked by monsters every day in New York.
Stop! All right, it's about time. Now, go back to my Tesla story, doggone it, so we can wrap this show up. Okay, here we go. That was weird. Anyway, so the Raven is the new Model X. And we're going to go up against a Lamborghini. The Urus.
Hey everybody, Brooks from Jack Times here. We're back out with Luke. Remember, he had the blue Lamborghini Urus. Yeah. The one against the Tesla P100D X. And took the world record for the world's quickest SUV. We're back here at Palm Beach International Raceway. He got tired of the blue, right?
Yeah, it was kind of, everybody started to get one, so
yeah.
had to switch it up.
So you switched it up for black here. So now we got the black Urus. But the weather's not as good.
No.
So what do you think it's going to do? You think you're going to beat the Model X?
Stay positive, beat the Model X.
Yeah, but look what we got over here. Now we got two Tesla Model X's brand new. These are the long-range performance dual motor with Ludicrous Plus. Both of them just got upgraded.
I got a Ludicrous.
We got one right here from Wrap My Tesla. So we're going to run in. We just supercharged. You got 100%. We had a 15-mile drive to the track. And 280. And we're at max battery power. And then we got Scott back here with another one right here. The differences are this one's got the bigger wheels, and it's a 6-seater. And then the blue one back here has got the, I think those are 20-inch wheels? 20-inch wheels. The 20-inch wheels, which are a little bit lighter, and it's only got 5 seats. So there could be little weight differences, but I think in this kind of car, it's probably pretty negligible.
What do you think?
So what we're doing here is going for the new world record for the Tesla Model X.
Well, we lost
the X's have dropped 2/10 in the quarter mile down from 10.7
barely lost
to 10.5. If we drop 2/10 off the Model X, it's going to go 11.0. And no
Tesla would have to win or you wouldn't be playing it.
I don't know. I think you got a tall order.
But it's a Urus.
But in this case, I'm going to be driving the Urus again, and we got Jason over here, who is the resident Model X current record holder for the quickest Model X run down the quarter mile.
What could it be?
And he's going to be driving the new one.
Okay,
and he's got his red one right here.
Let's move on. We want to see it.
But you can go into Netflix.
Really cool. Wow.
I don't care. Oh, wait, I want to see that. Wait,
no, you don't.
With your Apple. I don't have the Bluetooth on for sound yet, but hold on.
So whatever shows up on your iPhone shows up on the Tesla screen while you're driving?
Yep.
Oh. So this probably looks like it intercepts the rear camera signal, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that hard to install?
Depends on what model you have.
Okay.
And what AP1 or 2 you have. But you can go into
I'd love
Netflix. Start watching previews. Once I hook up the Bluetooth, you'll hear the sound through the whole thing.
Gotcha. So while you're driving, you can be watching. How much does that cost to install?
So it's the unit's $499 and $100 for the installation.
All right. So here's the other Model X. This one's got the 20-inch wheels.
like
and it's the 5-seater. So this is probably the lightest configuration you can get, right? Scott here came down from Orlando to bring it out and race it for us. Blue Raven. There you go. And as you can see back here, they don't do the numbers anymore. It just says dual motor.
Buy the gas. I love the license plate.
This one's got the larger wheels.
That's what I would have had.
And it's the 6-seater. Really cool wrap right here.
Come on, let's get into the race.
And of course, the last X we have is the Tesla Model X P100D. This is the current record holder for the quickest down the quarter mile at 11:29, I think. So here, P100D. This one just says dual motor. We're testing, since this just got upgraded to Ludicrous Plus, we're going to test to make sure it goes into proper launch mode.
Okay. Come on, let's do it.
The sequence is you get a phone call when you're doing it.
All right, stomp on the brake.
Yep. One press.
He doesn't have a seatbelt on. See a little light on?
Oh, there we go. All right, we're good. Ballstein, what's going on? You ready? You got to drive this time.
I know, Brooks. You let me down, man.
You ready for this?
I should be.
What's your plan of attack versus me and the Tesla? You're going to beat me on the launch?
I think so.
That goes 0 to 60 in 2.7.
2.9.
2.9.
There we go. Just race, hopefully. It's going to be
So we are just about ready to go. Last time I was in the Urus. This time I'm in the Model X. Of course, this is the updated Model X with the updated powertrain. Unfortunately, we burned off some miles coming up here, and I'm at 266 instead of 300. So we got Ballstein in the Urus, and I'm in the Model X. I gotta test out, make sure this thing's going into launch mode.
I thought you said this was a short one.
2 minutes. Oh, no, it's not. I'm sorry, it's wrong. I'll go a little faster. Skip up there.
Alright, I'm gonna have to not use launch mode. It won't go into launch mode.
Skip up. Here we go.
Spun like crazy. Not good.
My Toyota could take them all.
Oh, I'll bet.
Raining just as I pulled up to the line. The X didn't go into launch mode and spun out like crazy. It out-trapped the Urus though by 4 miles an hour, but it spun so much that I got 12.5 at 120.
Okay.
Drag racing track. We race virtually.
You're gonna kill the time.
Got Ballstein Jr. and Ricky.
Let's go.
Ricky does this racing shit for a living, so let's see what it is.
Oh my! We want to see the next one. Here we go. What's going on there?
Kite racing.
Come on. Always losing big. I can't tell which car is which. That's the Tesla. Oh, he's smoking that.
That's the Raven, isn't it?
Yeah. He blew that one out of the water.
Wow.
A lot. Look how fast he is. He's so far ahead. Wow. Oh, he's smoking them again. That's another red one. Well, if you want to, you guys can have your Lamborghini, so it looks like okay, here we go again. Let's see what this one is. That one's one that's smoking really bad. Look how fast it's on.
And there he goes.
Oh, he's catching up. I want to go to a racetrack and race. So,
wow.
Yeah. There's a white one. They both look like Teslas. That's enough. Here we are. Enough. Wait, there's another one. What's this?
Dash cam view.
7 seconds. Just amazing. Anyway.
All right, so it's still spun. I think Ricky had a bad reaction time.
Anyway, that's my baby, the Tesla. So, all right. Guess it's about time to call it quits. We went long.
Yeah, and I stayed the whole time.
Yes, you did. I see that. I noticed. All right.
Well, I've already warned everybody more that if I'm slow on the uptake, just let me go.
You slow on the uptake?
The following program contains scenes.
Anyway, thank you for showing up, and we'll talk to you guys next week. And as always, remember, the most important part is that I can't find my stupid music. So oh, here it goes. See you next week.